Let me know when we're rolling.
We're rolling.
All right, then.
And we're live.
Last time on the high seas.
Previously on.
Previously on Sonic X. Last time on the high seas, the crew set off on a new adventure to Andlithe's hometown. On the way there, they saw a ship and decided to engage in their first true act of piracy.
And then killed everyone.
Everyone died. But to the spoils go the victor. So with a slightly more full cargo hold, the crew ventured onward to their destination. When they got to the island, decided to...
For the sake of everyone who's watching this, I'd just like to let you know we didn't actually write down a synopsis.
Nope, this is all the dumb.
Living.
That's why he got to the spoils go the victor. It's like the loot gained a victor.
I know what I said and I stand by it.
Technically right.
I know what I said and I stand by it, damn it.
Go on, Twin.
Basically posted porn inside the story so far section.
I haven't.
Wait, what?
Yes, he did. It's just gay. It's like games where they're
Anyways.
like,
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Where?
Oh god, where?
No, he said.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Screenshot.
No, it's
oh no,
cropped.
yeah, all
It
these
doesn't
are going
count.
into my folder. I mean, the one with the fucking metal pole. I don't think that. I don't think. I think it's pretty clear.
I'm taking a lap.
Immediately taking a lap.
All right, the crew arrives
Thank you,
at the
Gohan.
island and decides to split the party as Atira and the ship crew will moor the ship in a larger port town where it'll be safer than out in open sea. While
Yeah, what town was that?
What time?
What town was it at? Come on.
Oh,
North Town.
North Town.
It was the city of Kara.
Kara. Okay.
Andlithe's hometown is Port Carl.
Port Kara. Okay, city of Kara, Port Carl. Got it.
Okay.
Atira takes the ship to Port Kara, where she moors the ship and then decides to go on a little shopping spree to get some new clothes because hers are getting all torn up. While Andlithe
C or K?
Is that what?
Is it a C or a K?
It's a K.
It's a K.
While Andlithe, Glean, Clink, and their passenger, Meryl, take the dinghy over to Port Carl to visit Andlithe's family. They meet with Andlithe's human mother and her stepfather and catch up a little bit before heading down to the bottom of the sea to investigate more about the what the fuck was that called?
The Sears.
The Sears, that's what it was.
Me when I take notes.
And catch up with Andlithe's elf mother.
Chocolate.
We're not calling. Jesus.
Please don't
No.
call it chocolate.
I forbid.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Sorry about that.
Andlithe's dummy thick elf mom.
Sorry, mommy.
We
I had to deal with this situation. There was a bug in my room.
Oh.
Oh, and Terrell. I'm gonna type it out in the high seas chat. So.
But yeah, you guys arrived as she had just killed a man, helped her bury the body outside of
Didn't
town,
question it.
and then went on a little boat ride where we stopped the episode.
Now, Andlithe, of course, wouldn't question it. But I'm surprised Glean didn't question it.
It's Glean.
What? I didn't question what?
The murder.
Why would I care?
Fair enough. I don't know. You seem to hate sea elves.
What the fuck?
I'm joking. It's a joke. Okay, it's a gag. It's a gag. Not canon.
This could just be what the village tradition
Alright.
is. Yeah, you
Canon's
welcome
suggestion.
your child back with a murder. Yeah, we don't know.
But yeah,
So I believe we ended up with like Andlithe is going to fill in some of the details. And for the sake of time, I did do a general, like, what would Andlithe leave out? What would Andlithe be kind of vague about? To Sheeper, to our game master.
Yeah. As you sort of like discussing all these sort of like details, your mother's just sort of like sailing down the coast, and eventually moors the boat up by some like little sort of ruins that you remember on the side of town. Just like a house at one point that sort of like collapsed and no one bothered like living in it again on the outskirts. Just by a little dock. She just peeks around, sees no one's around, and then just like steps off and's like, alright, this will be a safe place to talk, I'm sure.
Alright, I guess we'll follow her. Probably the boat was also a bit crowded.
It's only the 5 of you.
Just like taking extra care that nobody touches me so they don't get poisoned.
Wasn't it only 3?
I thought Clint came along with us just for the fuck of it.
No, I don't think. No, Clink
Okay.
stayed so that they could fuck with the new guy.
No,
Well, you all got on the boat.
You I couldn't remember that bit.
Meryl's coming with us because Meryl's a seer, and my mom wanted to question her.
Ah,
So it's 4? Okay.
Okay, so did Clink stay behind?
Probably not. If everyone else was going,
Okay.
there's nothing else to. Like I said, it's just I forgot that bit. I thought we were still sort of like miniature split with the underwater ones in the water, and then the rest of us not.
The only person who's not here is Captain Aether, who is still journeying.
Who's on a fashion parade?
I'm on an adventure.
bitch.
Wag walking.
Why didn't you just throw out a bit? Whatever. Not beating the sexism allegations. Yeah, you guys step on out into this sort of like ruined old sort of like brickwork house. There's still a bit of like discarded furniture here and there. And your mother just goes and like leans against the table and it's like, alright, they're here in town right now. First things first. Alright, your mother needs to go and take a trip outside of town with her family.
Okay.
Alright, that's the first thing we need to do is get out of town before anything happens. You got that?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I don't trust that they wouldn't go into the Elven Sea, so... Mira's Bay, to the south. That'll probably be the safest place for them to go right now.
Okay.
Alright,
If I may,
you may.
it appears that this requires a level of clandestine activity. I'm gonna reach into my satchel and pull out the crystal of disguise self that I never used.
Okay.
This can turn you into a different form. Throw them that much off like the proverbial scent if they are that much in danger.
Pretty good idea. Thing is, these guys bury towns.
Yeah. We've heard.
Yeah,
If
and I
you
the
all
brains of a
killed
god.
one-
What's different?
And if we... Okay. I don't even know how to explain that part. Anyways, we know you all killed one, so there's probably more nearby anyways. But... Meryl, you were specifically in this
Hello.
group.
Uh-huh.
How would they attack a small town such as this? Hypothetically.
They probably found a nice underwater cave to stash the sub in.
Okay.
If not, they've probably gone really far into the outskirts. First thing they do is scout ahead, find a point of weakness. Second thing they do is unleash the spores.
If you were in
Wow.
control of that sub, where would you park it?
I don't know the underwater around here. I'm sorry. I've only been to the
Can
sea.
Andlithe try to think of a good cave that she may have explored in her childhood?
You could do a little check, yeah.
All right, what kind of check you check?
General intelligence. How about that?
General intelligence. Okay, I'm going to use a inspiration die. Oh my god, fuck me.
Wait,
I
one
got
second.
12.
Do I have guidance? I have guidance. One second. I have guidance.
Okay. Don't
Plus
roll
4.
a 1 on your guidance. Okay, +4. Okay, that's a 16.
You got a pretty good idea about some of the reefs further out. Again, town was called Port Coral for a reason. There is very large outcrops of coral all over the place. A little
Oh.
further out, though, you do remember there being some sort of like cave systems that you weren't allowed to play in because you were told there were sharks that would eat you.
Okay. Yeah, I kept hearing Carl too. It's like that one fucking meme
Poor
about
Carl.
The Walking Dead.
I'll see
Carl!
Oh!
Coral. Port Coral.
Oh,
Now I understand. Now I get it.
I'm
I wondered
suing.
who Carl was.
I'm
I
suing.
kept wondering too.
I'm so sorry, Sheepa. I thought Carl was the name of some like really important elf.
That's what I thought too.
I thought it'd be a human. No, because it's a human port or like land dweller port.
Just who's Carl?
Who's Carl? Well,
Okay, so if
Blaine,
they've got a
do you think you
submarine
could-
out there,
use your druidic powers to make more of the gear that we've fashioned.
No, I would have to go back to the Feywild for the route.
And you, once you've like, okay, I just assumed like if you had the plant and you studied it enough. you would be
However,
able to make
here's
it.
what we do instead. We stop them before they even release the spores. Where did you say this cave system was?
I'm just going to give like a general X distance from the shore. like,
I'm gonna like toss my satchel that has like my my Bible, the crystal, and like my gold in it. I'm just gonna toss that into like the boat and just like slink into the water.
is
I'm going.
anyone gonna stop him? It's a boat full of assassins.
You can try to stop him. It probably
can't
won't work
swim.
very well.
And your mother just like shakes her head and she's like, okay, they've got a submarine out there and it's probably seen your ship coming in.
Yes. So we don't have much time. And you said they like to scout and they could always be in the town. Is there any like favorite disguises they like to do, or if they don't like using disguises at all? Pretty sure I could recognize any strangers.
There's not really anywhere in this world that the elves are barred from going.
Yeah.
Just a little more red than usual, so they don't really use disguises, I think.
Oh. I think someone needs to back up Glean. But I also need to go tell the rest of my family to leave town and make sure they're safe.
Listen,
So,
I've got
Glean,
this, alright?
You got this?
I'll go help out your friend. You go get the family to safety, alright?
Alright. Thanks, Mom.
Alright. You take care, alright? Just like puts a hand on your shoulder and just looks at you pretty sternly. Promise. You'll take care.
I will.
Alright.
You too.
And then yeah, your mother just hops in after Glean. Oh, now the party split 3 ways.
Three-way.
And Andlith's gonna get a new dad.
What?
Huh?
No!
We do not be shipping it.
I don't ship it.
Oh, and someone will hit it big.
All right. You guys head back into town then.
Yes.
I'll say about at that point in time, Captain Atira, cresting the hills outside town.
Yes.
Uh,
Alright, I'm gonna go piss wizard then.
you see Port Carl in the distance. There's been some little signs on the way. Been a relatively short journey, all in all, between the two, and yeah, you sort of see like nothing looks out of place. It's not burning down. It's just a very chill sort of countryside.
We love it. Okay. Hmm. Can I kind of keep my eye open to see if there's anything like amiss on the island proper? I guess I guess I kind of walk and keep my eyes open, knowing that like there's some potential stuff going on here. Because like I know about the Seers, right? Because
Yeah.
Andlith's talking about. Yeah, we know that like
You can do a
they
little
may be doing
perception
something
on
here.
it.
Okay. That is a 19.
The only sort of thing you see as you sort of like coming into town or like going through the countryside is people are mostly just surprised to see a tiefling at first, but then they sort of like revert to what you assume is their just sort of like normal stance on things, which is just sort of like waving and smiling and giving you friendly sort of hello as you pass by.
I give them little waves and nods in return.
It seems to just be a very friendly countryside. Nothing amiss or out of place.
Nothing of interest here.
Except for the part where you definitely spot a burb and a sea elf on your way into town.
Wait, Clink and Andlithe?
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
The
guys!
other bird, the other bird's an elf.
I mean, there are other Kenku.
Nah.
Yeah, there's that one puppet person.
Oh, hey,
There are no
guys!
other
Tara.
Kenku.
Actually, there's at least one other Kenku, but
There's
they're
at least
over
one
in
other
they're in the port city of Ram.
I'll try to catch you up pretty quick. We met my family, both my human and sea elf mother. The Seers are already here.
Oh, that's bad.
That is, yes. My mom already killed one. My sea elf mom already killed one of the scouts. So we're on borrowed time, or short time. The plan is that I'm going to have my human family evacuate because they're not really fighters, and then we can work from there, stop them from releasing any spores, maybe find out any spies. In fact, it's actually really useful because you and Clink can be exceptionally discreet.
Indeed, we
But
can.
I have to identify the people for you because I don't want you killing, like, one of my local people.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
All right. So let's
Alright then.
go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm specifically while we're on our way, I'm looking for any like sea elves that I do not recognize. Like they don't even look like family members of people I know.
Okay. You can again do some percepciones.
Perceptions. All right, that is a 23.
There appears to be just nothing amiss.
Huh?
You sort of get the impression that if they're here, which they are, they haven't got this far in yet.
That's good.
Underwater, Celine.
Lol.
Mhm. Entriel catches up with you and just sort of overtakes you. And just like, it should be this way.
Lead the way.
She still has her like fishing spear on her, which she's just sort of like holding in a very sort of combat ready sort of pose. You guys head like deeper past the reefs outside of town. It starts to get dark as you guys are getting sort of like deeper and deeper. And you happen upon a smallish cave that you don't think that like a submarine could have fit into. But it does stretch on down into the dark.
Are there any fish nearby?
There's a couple fishies, yeah. There's
I'm gonna
always
cast
a fish.
Speak with Animals.
You can't speak with animals?
Yes. Hello.
On a fish just turns around and just looks at you and it's like, hey, you again?
Oh my god, it's you!
How'd you get over here?
It's a thing called a boat. It's like this big wood thing that carries us through the water.
Yeah, I know what a boat is.
Oh.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
just
we
kidding.
came over by... Oh. So that weird, like, metal tube thing that I told you about the last time, is it here?
Oh yeah, I was chasing that thing down.
Oh my... Okay, what is your name?
The question confuses me.
I'm going to call you Gilbert. Gilbert, where did it go?
I don't know, I lost it.
Where'd you last find it?
It was like around here somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna need you to remember as hard as you can. I'm gonna do something.
I'm gonna remember harder than ever.
Okay,
been
here we
for
go.
remember.
I'm gonna cast guidance on the fish.
Okay. You want the fish to do a memory check?
I do. I got a 4, by the way.
Probably over there. And just sort of like looks over it, just like a little bit further in. There's just some more sort of like coral and stuff.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Goodbye.
You have a tree on your head.
I do.
Can I have a bite?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you know what you can have, though? Gilbert, I thank you very much for this. The only way that I'm going to be able to express this is by doing this. You know that apple that Chauncey gave me?
Yeah, huh?
I'm going to cut a slice out of it. I'm going to give it to Gilbert.
Oh, hey, thanks, boss. I've never had anything like this before.
It's called an apple. It's made by Mom.
No way.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me a fish made this?
The mother of everything.
No way. You mean to tell me the ocean made this?
Yeah.
No way.
Here, eat it.
Just gonna eat that. Yeah, let me.
We're gonna come back like 3 sessions later, and Gilbert is now like a merfolk or something.
Gilbert's eyes just like go like as wide as a fish's eyes can do, and then they derp out. Oh, boss, that's sour.
Are you okay, Gilbert?
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
Oh, you're a little bit bug-eyed right now.
I mean, that's a weird thing to say to someone.
I mean, I'm just calling it how I see it.
So this point, the animal's mom is just like, "Are you still talking to the fish?"
Fine. I leave.
And she's like, "Yeah, take care, Gilbert." Back up above. You guys make your way back home. It's
on the way, Clink will have asked Andlithe, is there anyone in the town that's wizardly? Because Clink is thinking that having it so that Clink and the captain can actually breathe underwater might be a good idea.
Well,
So trying to find someone they can learn water breathing spell from might be good.
the sea elves might have some. They're usually very good about keeping scrolls and books. But in the human village, we rely on a plant. But Glean took the only healthy plant. Oh, I should have taken that off him. Oh. What was the
Oh,
plant
well.
called? It was like some kind of root.
Velis root.
A Valis root. Alright. Now we gotta convince my mom and the blacksmith and my brother to leave.
It is pretty late in the day. Like, you can see the sun is almost about to start setting behind the hills outside. When you get home,
And what's the town I was supposed to send them to?
it is Mira's Bay.
Miras.
Yeah, it's a. You've probably. Oh shit. You've probably never been,
Okay.
just out of the fact that it is the lowest sort of like port on the island. But you know about it. It's just like a really, really, really old town.
Okay.
Yeah, you get home and there's the smell of like some cooking on. Your mother's in like the kitchen as you sort of like come on in. She's like, "Oh, Andlithe, coming in. We were just about to like eat. We've got some lovely stew on."
How do I say this? I'm trying to torn whether like Anna is like wants this.
Oh, is this the
This is-
captain
no,
you
be
told me
tranquil.
about?
Oh yes, this is Captain Atera.
Oh, you talked about me?
Well, I mentioned all of you, even the ones that weren't here.
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you. Coming in. I'll have to get out another bowl.
Atira makes yourself comfortable.
Anlith is
Look
actually,
at
I don't know if it's an elf. It might actually be an Anlith too. Anlith is like, how do I tell them that they need to leave without panicking them?
I'm gonna look at Andlithe and see if she's panicking and be like, "Hey, come on, dinner time first."
I suppose so.
Clink is going to go off into the corner with a piece of paper and start like writing something down.
Okay.
Just go along with it for now.
Okay.
I've got a plan.
But yeah, there's a the table's definitely not big enough for all of you. So, like a couple chairs that had to be like sort of like pulled up and stuff. The stew is served. It is it's a pretty nice family sort of like recipe.
Fish stew. Yummy.
So we're not hitting. It's not like Eowyn's soup. It's actually good.
It's actually good.
All right.
Heroin soup. Why does that sound familiar, and why can't I exactly remember it?
Lord of
The
Rings.
Grand
of the Rings.
Witcher.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
never mind.
They make soup for the Eowyn makes soup for Aragorn, and he's like, "Oh, it's lovely," and then he just like tips
He
it.
tries to throw. He tries to throw it away, ends up burning his hand, trying to hide it. 'Cause it's awful.
Just cooking issue.
That literal skill issue for Eowyn.
Alright.
Poor Faramir. All I gotta say. So, all right. Atira's digging in.
And
Yeah.
it's- it.
Your mother's just like, so how's your mother? Did you get to see her?
Yeah, she's doing good. In fact, Glean, the Krung, is with her right now.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Your friend, he was a druid, a healer. Is everything okay?
It... Let's talk after dinner.
Oh, okay. We can cut back to underwater. Lean, you head over by that Carl.
Yeah.
It is increasingly sort of like apparent to you that there are just like a lot of drag marks about the sort of like ocean floor that are sort of like getting washed away.
Okay.
Sort of like divots in the sand.
I'll follow him.
You gonna do a little follow check?
Follow check. All right,
Oh,
I'll do it. I'll do
perception.
it. Investigation, I guess, if that's what you want.
I really do.
I really, really want. Am I tagged in investigation? No, I'm not. 17.
It's a little bit tricky because, like, again, they've sort of like almost been covered up, but you managed to sort of like track it back to a patch of coral that just doesn't quite look right. Andlithe's mother gives you a little nod, and then just sort of like crouches low and moves in. And as you
Yeah.
as you sort of like get close, you can see that they have just like they have torn up like a coral reef and just like hid it over the sort of like roof of a cave. Below you can see the sort of like metal structure of like a submarine between sort of like little branches of coral that you can sort of peek through.
I see. I'm slinking in there.
You're crawling on in.
Yeah.
They the sort of like slants through the coral are a little bit awkward. You have to like maybe move a little bit if you want to like crawl in.
Right.
But hey, you want I'm not gonna make you check for that. You sort of like scooch on through, and you come to the stark realization that you're facing the sort of like a back of this thing. And it's sort of like parked almost like a fish sleeps, you know? And it is pretty fucking massive. It is bigger than your ship.
You know what's oh so fucking massive? Sorry.
Hey, yo.
I would only say your dragon.
Anyway. No, I'm sorry. That was a dick thing to say. That was a dick thing to say.
Anyway.
Do we try to open? No, I can't really open a hatch because it's like a vacuum, right?
And Trio's mother just sort of like holds you by the collar and like pulls you back a bit and it's just like, this is a much larger operation than I was imagining.
What were you imagining other than this?
I don't know, I always thought these things were smaller than this.
I guess there's a lot of people who want to end the world now.
Yeah. I don't fancy our chances just the two of us. No offense.
I just had a way to sabotage the thing.
Maybe. Alright, fine. You heading on down to investigate it?
Yes.
Back in
I
town though.
am.
Oh no,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say I am looking through my repertoire of spells to see if I can't do anything to damage the hull of a submarine. I can't really do much.
Alrighty. Becca, house squad. What did I call you? Ship squad, boat squad? Bitch squad
I
and
am
shit
not sure.
squad?
Yeah, you said something like that.
Let's call it Captain Squad.
Yeah, you guys finish up. It's a lovely dinner. It's just like you always remembered it. Andlithe.
Ah, you're doing that shit. That makes me all nervous. Okay.
Now that the food has been finished and people have come, and people are sitting nicely, I think he's going to take a piece of paper that's got a lovely thing on there saying, I don't know whether we actually got a name for the troupe of like performers that came through. I called it Cirque du Kenku in my joke in the chat. But Cirque du something.
Mm-hmm.
Just a thing saying, congratulations, you have been chosen as the winners for 2 adults, 1 child. Paid holiday to was it Port
Mirror's
of
Bay.
Mirror's Bay, that was it. To Mirror's Bay, with complimentary 20 gold spending money extra for souvenirs. And I'm going to just walk over and say, we passed a friend from troop who was leaving. They got held back and they wanted me to give you this. They said they remembered you, especially little one from the show. And they wanted to offer you little holiday as thanks for visiting the show.
Madeline just takes it and reads over, and she's like, "Oh, this is lovely." And she just like, she shows it to her husband, and he's just like, "Oh, that's great news. We'll have to head off in the morning. Little one's gonna be going to bed soon." And look, you can come with if you want.
I don't. I'll think about it. Maybe it'd be best to talk after Max has went to bed. So not to get his hopes up.
Oh, okay. She just like looks to her husband and she's like, maybe an early night's in order. And he sort of like gets the message and he's just like, all right, come on, little one. And he just sort of like takes your sort of like little brother to bed. And your mother's just like, what's going on? You can tell me, you know.
Listen, it just. And this is going to kind of be also, like truthful, but also kind of like withdraw some things. There's some CL activity nearby. That isn't exactly the friendly kind.
Did your mother tell you about this?
Yeah.
She just sort of like reaches across the table and just sort of like gently holds your hand and is like, Andlithe, is this them?
It depends on who them is. It's not the Fanatics, but I don't know if Mom told you about the other group.
It's alright, I know.
I should have guessed as much.
Didn't ever think it'd have to come to this, but alright.
But you should. I'm going to stay behind with the rest of my crew. Help my other mother out, and you should be able to. We'll make it safe for you to come back. She's worried that we'll all have to like move and run away, but I don't want that to happen.
It's all right. I feel pretty safe. I married a blacksmith. Don't worry. We'll be out of we'll be out of town before the sunrise. We've been, well, preparing for something like this before you were born.
Oh dear. Well, just in case it can be any help, I had picked up some of these on my adventures, and I'm going to hand her my 2 magic missile stones. Just in case. They should be focused on the town and mostly focused on the elves. But just in case you run into something, maybe it will be lucky and it's not even going to be other sea elves. Maybe it'll just be like a wild wolf or something.
With your mother about, I doubt they'll just be focusing on the town.
Yeah.
Wait, she did tell you, didn't she?
Tell me what?
About the seers and about why they want to. Well,
Well, I learned about the seers while out. We had a run-in.
okay.
And I think that may be part of the reason why they're here now.
It's just
Part of the reason why I came back, just in case.
It's just whatever you let, whatever happens here while we're gone, don't let him capture you, okay?
Well, I most certainly don't plan on that not happening.
Your mother told me exactly what happened to the rest of the people of, well, your specific bloodline.
Specific bloodline? Mom told me we were high class, but what do you mean specific?
It's not my place to say.
I understand. I'll ask her about it next time I see her.
All right, I've got to pack.
Okay.
Wait, before you go, Clinks reached in, takes out the 20 gold that the note said about, and said, "This may maybe help." And the letter said it was going to be there. Let's not let the other let not your husband and son be suspicious.
I understand. Thank you so much. We'll you won't have to worry about us. Don't worry about it.
Glad.
It's okay. Some of that I won from your daughter.
You know any good ballast route spots nearby? Like maybe like a shoreline or pool?
Or someone with scrolls.
There's always the wise woman. She doesn't live too far from here. Only I could remember her name. Rachel, I think? She lives on the outskirts of the forests. We're pretty sure she's some kind of mage.
Well, that's something. Anything
It could
helps.
lead. Either she have scroll or she might have weeds.
She might have weed.
Oh, she definitely has weed.
Focus on the ballast route.
Yeah.
And bring enough to share. I'm just going to do a little wink at Clink. Alright, well that's this. What are... Okay, I guess we might, if you want, we can just go visit Rachel right now.
I'm along for the ride in this one, so wherever you guys need to go, we'll go.
I'm just a bit overwhelmed right now.
I understand.
Well, my plan was hoping this wise woman might have scroll or root to let us breathe underwater. That way, it not just Dean and Andlithe.
Hmm.
We can go under.
Atira still grimaces a little bit at the idea of it.
It's just swimming.
Yeah. Do you not know how to swim, Atera?
And it's not a common tiefling pastime.
Just hold on to foot of Glean.
Wouldn't that kill me?
Hold on to what?
No,
Yeah.
he just gave disadvantage to saves or attack rolls.
No, I do
I'll-
poison damage now. We figured that out.
Damn it!
I'll show you the basic swimming.
Quick, lick
If you
the
have
frog.
the time.
Like the frog. You said that a little bit too excitedly.
You're going on a trip. You better pack your bags, kid.
Because you're going on a trip.
You're
Speaking of the frog,
Anybody else see that demon in the corner over there?
back underwater, you two swim alongside the submarine. There are occasional sort of like portholes on it that like look out into the water. Let me see here. Yeah, Entriel is sort of like avoiding them as you're sort of like traversing through. Do you want to take a peek?
I will take a very, very brief peek.
Okay. Let's see how that goes.
Peek check.
I'll do a stealth check, I suppose. I got a 15.
Alright. You peek up, and you can see a lot of bunk beds. Sort of like 4 of them stacked up. There is, like, no one sort of in them currently.
I guess I'll follow Amblyn's mother
And Terrell.
and Terry. Every
Yeah, she's just sort of like sneaking around the sub. I said that this sub was face down, by the way, like a fish, right?
Yeah.
The bunk beds on the inside had just items sat on them completely normally, in spite of the way that gravity should be working.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, as you sort of follow on down, you eventually do come to a hatch. It's got one of those little metal turning wheels on it.
Well, I can't open it because of the vacuum. I suppose I could sabotage it from the outside. This submarine has to have a finite supply of air.
Well, most of this. Okay, never mind. I'm not here.
And Trill's just like, okay. This looks like the only way in or out of this thing. If we could lock this, maybe they'll starve to death inside of there. Somehow I doubt it. At least buy us some time.
Issue with them being water breathers is we can't just bust the portholes open and drown them.
Yeah.
What can I do?
I put my spear through the like circle there and lock it in place, but I don't think that's gonna hold very long.
You know what I could do is I could cast plant growth and just have a whole bunch of like just water plants grow around the thing.
Is that the play?
What's that?
Is that the play?
I guess that's the play.
Alrighty. As these sort of like plants start sort of like growing out of the place, Entriel just sort of like shoves her fishing spear into the lock anyway, or the little turny thing to jam it in. And they're sort of like they're not their best vines for sort of like holding things shut, but like it's now two things holding the door shut. Two things that probably wouldn't take too long to get past are now like a little bit tougher to get past.
Is there a very clear way of where this submarine actually managed to come in here?
Yeah, it looks like, generally speaking, this was an open cave that they swam down into and then covered the top of.
Can I collapse the entrance so that the submarine can't leave?
Perhaps. It's sort of like a little bit at an angle. Is the thing. Like, again, the submarine's facing down. It only had to go straight down into this place pretty much.
Oh, even better. That means we'll have to reverse out.
You guys sort of like...
If I destroy like the cave walls and like the mouth of it, like a whole bunch of boulders and shit are gonna fall down onto like the props and stuff.
How you gonna do it?
Well, either I do Earth Tremor or Eldritch Blast.
It's up to you, baby.
The ground in that area is loose. Is it loose earth and stone where I'm at?
I'd say the undersea conditions are pretty loose earth. Yeah.
Okay, I'll cast Earth Tremor at the cave entrance then.
Alrighty.
So all of the earth or all the ground within like a 10-foot radius of where I cast the spell, is like for one thing it's like rumbled and it takes like bludgeoning damage and it becomes difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'll say like a couple of like little walls and sort of like the mouth of the cave sort of like collapse in a bit. One sort of like very big rock sort of like goes down and smacks into the sub, and it sort of like goes to the it sort of like lifts a bit to the right. A lot more stuff sort of like collapses in, and you can see the sort of like tip of this thing might be lodged in the rocks a little bit. Then you hear a sort of like what's the word for this? Is it a klaxon? You hear the blaring of like a fucking like horn.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, an
klaxon.
alarm.
An alarm, a
They have a
horn, a klaxon.
sub-alarm?
It's sort of like barely traversing through the water, but you can hear it coming from the sub.
I believe it's time for us to beat a hasty retreat.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that too. And you guys both bug it the hell out of there?
Bugging it.
Yeah.
Cheese it.
If we're lucky, they'll
We
just think it's like
skedaddle.
a natural disaster.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Except for the fishing spear and the vines.
They're not gonna find that unless they do. Which, why the hell are they opening the hatch in like underwater? They're gonna die.
They actually might not even be able to under the pressure.
I was gonna say, even if they do though, spontaneous depressurization, they're gonna turn into a meat fountain.
Well, it's
Alright.
a magic submarine. It
Do
is.
not look up Bayer Dolphin incident.
Stop saying it then.
I'm sorry.
I don't need to look it up. I know what you're talking
Do
about.
not Google. Do not type into Google the thing he just said.
But yeah, how's it going back on land?
We're heading to Rachel.
You heading to the outskirts of the nearby forest to find a
Mhm.
supposed wise woman.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes out.
An allegedly wise woman.
Do a little investigation.
All right. It's a terrible day.
I can't believe that
Investigation.
one. I've rolled this
I got a
dice twice
9.
today. I've rolled two 20s in a row. Once on my test check and once on this. I hope I don't need to like have this luck anytime else in the day, but we're gonna find the wise woman. I hope.
You got a
I
20.
rolled a 9.
Got a 20, natural 20, baby.
Your nose finds it first, as there is just the immediate scent of weed on the wind.
Weed.
Yep. That's what Forest Witch life is.
And as you follow it to the source, you just find this sort of like cabin, and there's just like an old, sort of like, I would say old, maybe like 60-year-old lady, sort of like sat outside, like just smoking from a pipe.
Atira looks at this and just goes, "Wizard's Rock."
I know.
She's like rocking back and forth her chair. Is like, I didn't spice this with mushrooms, did I? You're an actual bird
Oh, no.
person and a sea
Have I
elf.
met her before? I think I would have met her before.
You
have
roll
I?
a little history check.
Yeah.
The midwife for the
history.
town.
All right, that's a 22.
You remember getting hurt once as a kid, and they called an exceptionally cool doctor to help. You just
She wore
remember this
sunglasses the
doctor
entire
being
time.
exceptionally cool.
I remember you. I'm Andlithe.
I remember you. Well, welcome, Andlithe. And Carl.
The half sea elf.
I've seen a lot of half sea elves in my time, probably. Maybe.
I think she's high.
All right.
The best
Let's see,
kind of
what-
wizard.
We were wondering if you had any spare Valis fruit we could get from you or buy off of you.
Oh,
and
water
this-
breathing scrolls.
Yeah,
Water
this bird
breathing-
is an exceptional wizard, and was interested in meeting you.
I got plenty. What's the word? Veloster. That's the one. Yeah, I got plenty of that. Yeah. But I don't got no need for money. And war briefing scrolls. Well, I can probably make one. Probably. I don't know. Listen, I don't really got no need for money, but if you got anything to trade, that's cool.
Anything equals drugs.
Shit rocks.
You know, we have a druid who's not with us currently, but he's very into recreational substances.
How do you know that the druid isn't with you currently?
They're more put together than I am when I get high.
Because we can't smell him.
Oh.
You know, he has a
smells a
tree
tree.
growing out of his head.
You pulling my leg.
No, I'm not. I
Yeah,
swear
tree
on
and
my
head.
heart. Just said I swear on my heart. Adam's just going like kind of
Well, there's your
metaphorically.
life of the day. There's your life for the day.
Your life
I
would
got already lied when I didn't tell all the details to my mother.
Well, listen. Like I say, I got plenty of Velos root. I'm happy to sort of trade out. Come on, what you got?
Kling just rummages in the back and is like, what about this? and pulls out the shiny crystal that Clink picked up when we were in the thieves' den
Oh,
in the caves.
How's it do that?
I don't know. It's cool.
All right, you could have what do we 7 sprigs of Velis for that.
7 bricks.
I think good trade.
Yeah. And she just sort of like takes it off of you and starts staring into it. She's like, yeah, no idea how it's doing that.
I figured high person's going to be sexually interested in shiny things.
Oh
Being
yeah,
high
yeah.
just turns you into a bird.
Yeah, just go on in. Velsfruit's top shelf on the left.
All right. Let's grab.
You need all that Velsfruit for anyway.
Breathing underwater.
Yeah, I can breathe underwater. You know, so can our grung friend, but these two can't.
Well, yeah, but how long you want to go underwater with that now?
Do I remember how long ballast route lasts? Because I never had to personally use it.
It lasts an hour.
Error.
An hour per sprig.
So 7 hours worth.
Split between 2 people.
3.
Well, we can have Glean make more. Maybe he'll have better luck with it now that we have more
If it's fresh, yeah.
less rotten. Yeah.
We don't actually know how long we need to be underwater for. We're looking for something, which means we might only take like half an hour. Might take longer. We don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, you said you wanted to scroll of war breathing too. I can probably do that. Is there what you got?
What you got?
I mean, if the crystal will work for the scroll instead of the sprigs, that will work.
Alright, you can put the sprigs back then.
Okay.
She just like gets out of her chair, goes inside, takes out some parchment and ink, and she's like, fuck. She just tosses the parchment aside and does it again. Alright, got it right this time.
I was gonna say, do you need help? Me good with copying scrolls.
It's fine. Me all hands got, what you call it? What did one of them doctors call it?
Arthritis.
Lumbago.
Arthritis, that's the one. Yeah.
Would you like me to help?
Yeah.
If you show me your books, and I can just copy it for you.
Oh, my book's in my head.
Oh, okay, then you tell me.
Alright. She just sort of like sits down and walks you through the process of making like a water breathing scroll. It takes a couple of retries because her hand is again fucked. Can I get a constitution check from you guys, by the way, as well? Wondering if you're about to get
secondhand smoke.
Oh, I was thinking spores.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. I got
I'm
15.
probably coughing a little bit. I got an 11.
Okay. Andlithe,
I was so ready to roll one. I was
You're fine.
so scared.
Clink, you're a little bit of that second hand.
How's the Terra feeling?
Tara, how you feeling?
Oh god.
Oh god, oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh
Oh god. Oh jeez.
Oh gee, Rick.
Nah, jeez, Rick.
I'm feeling a 17.
You're fine.
It makes sense. Clean's the smallest person. Body weight and all that.
You start seeing like after images and shit.
Yeah,
I
no,
see
like
why I see why Glean likes this now.
you managed to get all that sorted out, and she's like, all right, anything else?
No, that is wonderful.
That's perfect. Thank you.
All right, I hope you were real.
We were. The crystal will be there in the morning when you wake up.
Here's hoping.
Steals it. Immediately steals it.
Don't tempt me. Don't. I'm not going to be evil to the cool witch.
Yeah, that's how you get your bloodline cursed.
The thing is, if she wakes up, and he's not there, she'll be like, "Oh, I must have just thought I was high. I must have just been really high and just."
I must
imagined
have
them."
thought I was high.
Look,
What a
shut up,
sentence.
Shut up, Clink. Clink currently dealing with reduced mental faculties. I'm currently running with like a intelligence 15 instead of 16.
We might go back to the tavern. That'd be a good place to rest for the night. I want to do just one more look around the edge of town for anyone out of place. And how far away is my the elf? You said it was like a few hours away, right?
It's like an hour walk. But yeah, you guys,
okay.
you back in
late to do
town
that.
looking around.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Oof, I
Okay.
don't see shit.
I got 30. No, I got 21.
I got a 9.
I used an inspiration die, so I am down 2 out of 4.
I am on a fucking roll today. It's another. Because I have the Kenku reroll thingy, so I just re-rolled it, and the second one came out as a fucking another 20.
Hell yeah.
You guys both
I'm
realize.
so gonna die if we hit combat. I'm so gonna fucking die.
You guys realize eventually that Mare hasn't been with you for a while now. And as you get back into town, you just immediately spot her near an alleyway, and she's just going, psst, and just like waving you over.
Alright. We'll follow her.
Follow the piss wizard.
Hey, bad news.
Yeah.
I just saw a grung.
Not the one with the tree in his head?
Not the one with the tree in his head. He came up on land, and he just like opened a glass vial of something.
Son of a bitch. Why do we wait for Queen to come back? Do you know where he went? Or did he go back into the water?
He didn't go back into the water, but he was heading down the coast.
I don't want to be. Thank you, by the way, for doing this. Who's fast?
Pretty fast.
Atera, you're pretty fast. Do you want to be even faster?
Sure.
Alright.
Faster
Why
the
don't
fast, quicker the
you-
quick.
Why don't you go
I just gotta run
deal
faster
with
than
the
gravity.
little seer grung?
You got it.
I'm
Which
going
way did it go?
fast haste on her.
Ooh,
So, hey, so you get +2 AC, advantage on all deck saves. Your speed is doubled, and you
I'm
have
fast as
one
fuck,
extra
boy.
action that can be used on attack, dash, disengage, and hide.
well, that's pretty fucking handy.
Alright, and how about me and Clink, we investigate the site where he opened that vial. If it is what I think it is, we could be in trouble.
And you best
I
be
think we can-
quickly, Tira. That only lasts for a minute.
A double trigger and zip away.
How fast do you end up going if you dash? Which also
Uh,
doubles your-
Okay, so haste doubles my movement, you said?
Yes.
So if I devil trigger, my speed becomes 80 with haste.
Okay, and then if you use a dash action, you move 160 feet.
So yeah, I go 160 while in my demon form. With haste.
160 feet for 10 seconds.
This is that Morrowind shit where you fucking get like a speed enchantment.
You're moving at like 5 meters per second. Oh no, 5. Okay,
It's-
feet
I
per
think
second, miles per
6
hour.
seconds is
16.
usually what rounds tend to be.
I'm
You're
imagining you
11
doing that
miles per hour
speedrun
right
strat in Breath of the Wild where you're like doing that like spin thing and then you just start flying off in a random direction.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right,
as,
I'm zooming.
as you guys go down to investigate the ducks and stuff, Mare comes along with you and she's like, "Oh, by the way, Andlithe, your mother left early, so good news there.
That's good.
By the way, Andlithe, your mother.
Your mother, Andlithe."
Yes, I assume you mean my human mother. It's kind of clear which one's going to be leaving and which one's going to be staying.
No,
Should I
yeah,
stay or should I go?
You guys get down to the ducks, you roll in some investigations.
Yes. I'm
Um,
investigating.
Just so you know, Atira, for 1 minute you are going at 18 miles an hour.
How fast is Usain Bolt?
Pretty fast.
Less than that.
Alright,
One second, I'll figure it out.
Investigation of 5, and I rolled a +8. So
Usain
3.
Bolt's top speed
I got
was
16.
27 miles an hour.
I'm
Holy
still
shit.
not as fast as Usain Bolt.
Fuck.
What'd you get on your investigation?
16 with an inspiration die.
Okay. It takes you a while to spot it since it's getting really late, but
Yeah.
it's in the air.
Is there a way that we can contain this? You know gust of wind, don't you?
Yes, but we know how prepared.
Not have prepared. I don't have anything to deal with this.
How big area is it?
It's
Has it dispersed?
it sort of seems to be lingering. In like a it's like a 20 feet across.
So you'd say like, oh no, damn it, that's not quite going to be 100 square feet. Would you know what it is 20 foot across?
Fireball?
Yeah, a fireball.
Yay!
And
Let's
spores
go.
are flammable, aren't they?
Can I sterilize the air with a fireball?
The dock?
The great fire, the great cleanser.
You know what? We can.
I'll allow
Honestly,
it.
we can rebuild the dock.
Everything burns.
Or maybe if you aim it just right, the dock will take minimal damage.
We'll
Quick,
see.
hold on to the dock, then technically it doesn't. It counts as being carried or worn,
Okay.
and then it won't set on fire.
Is there a part of the dock that isn't?
Your rules, Lorraine. Stop it.
Is there a part of the dock that isn't?
See, I don't mean. It was a stupid idea of like, I wonder if I could use fireball, and it just happens exact same radius. I'm like, oh, this. It's extremely tempting.
I'm down for it. I could probably figure out how to help make a dock. And having
a
our dock
dock.
broken.
It's more, can it be explained? It's like, don't worry, there's a reason why we just blew the dock up.
Oh no, our dock. It's
we can make a
broken.
mini bullshit.
Shut up, shit.
I honestly, it'd be better than letting the spores disperse. Just go for it.
It is true.
Send it.
Klink needs to try and pinpoint where the center of the like spore mass would be.
Take an inspiration die, my last one, to help you pinpoint.
I'm gonna guess it's an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure.
To sort of like figure out the sort of like the dead center area.
Hit that shit, baby.
Okay, and the inspiration die did what? Was that a D8, D6?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a D8. And are you rolling it, or do you want me to roll it?
You can roll it. I can roll it either way.
Okay, I got a 1.
Okay, I'll roll it.
You should have rolled it.
I should have rolled it. Never mind. It's a 1. Right. So Con is plus 11. So oh shit, that's an 18, not a 13. I thought, fucking hell, I need to get better dice. The ink is like slightly wearing out on the 18. Okay, so that's actually a 30. Fucking hell.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be like a 25, and I thought that's quite good.
There is a brief moment where there is just an explosion. It lights up the ducks and then dissipates. The duck doesn't even catch a flame.
Awesome.
Gleam,
how
this is when you surface.
There's just fire.
Yeah.
Well done.
How are the spores looking? Is there any left?
You can have a little investment mitigation.
No way. Oh my fucking god! My rolls! I rolled a 1!
Doesn't look like there's any there.
You got a little bit of soot in your eye. You're like, ugh.
I got flashbanged. I looked directly into the cinder.
I got an 18 on investigation to see if there's any spores left.
Does not look like it.
At the very least, there's a hell of a lot less spores, so the infection, if it is going to spread, will spread a lot slower than if the whole lot was still there.
Hey, that's perfect, Glean. They released the spores. We fireballed where they released it. Terra is going to go kill the grung. And we got some Valus root for Clink and
Where's
Terra.
Terra?
Oh no, we didn't get the Valus root in the end. We got the
Oh yeah,
the
you got the
reading
scroll.
scroll.
Okay, well, I won't be able to find the grung, but I'll be able to find a Terra from her burning hot glass footprints in the sand.
I'm on fire.
So I'm just... Yeah, but you're a devil. Anywho, I'm just gonna follow your tracks.
There's a strange sulphury smell.
I'm just gonna follow your
imagine.
track. Yeah, brimstone.
Wait, did
Yeah.
you call me sneaky?
I
No,
said
I
you
said
can be
sulfurous.
sneaky. No, I said sneaky. I said that you could probably... I don't know how much good the tracks would be. The Terra is a rogue.
It's
Like,
sneaky,
going.
not stinky.
I'm going.
Hey, Terra.
Sneaky, not sneaky.
But
I'm zooming.
Clean, I just in case, I want to at least have some of the cure ready. Pretty wild nearby. I don't
I'll
know
be
if
back.
you- Like, okay, whatever. Oh, and do you find anything under the water?
Submarine. Taken care of.
Did my mom come up with him?
Oh, yeah. She's just like, I wouldn't say we've taken care of it, but we've at least stalled them.
That's good.
Hey, Tira,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to roll me either investigation or perception.
All right. What am I better at? I'm better at investigation. 25.
Okay. You catch up to this guy. You can sort of like see him dead ahead. He sort of like turns around as he hears like the fastest running in the world behind him.
Mhm.
And you just hear, what the fuck?
I grab him by the clothes and kind of like CQC throw him to the ground.
Sure, you can roll me a strength check for that.
Can I do Dex
Fucking
instead?
grapple.
You can do a dex check, sure.
Okay. I got advantage on dex checks. Dex checks. Fuck you. Haha. 18.
You grab this grunt, you smash him against the ground, and he just like fucking looks up at you.
I have my gun pointed at his face already.
Yeah, you do have your extra action. Also, how long has it been? Because you actually might hit the haste fatigue for 10 seconds.
That's up to Sheeper.
Yeah.
It's probably over now.
I'm gonna put my best poker face on, which I'm in demon form. I don't know if you can read my face very well. So yeah, my gun's devil. I'm using devil and demon interchangeably, and I know you shouldn't in D&D, but
Shut up. Who cares?
Yeah, devil, demon, and daemons.
so I'm in my devil form, and my gun is in his face as he's on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Talk.
What in the hells are you supposed to be?
Your worst nightmare. The Seers. Talk.
I don't know that I'm gonna do that.
Where am I
I
in this?
I cocked the gun.
You're catching up. He's just like, go ahead, they'd do worse.
I fire next to his head.
Let me check something real quick.
I mean, he's the one that he's part of. It sounds like he's the one who also tortured Meryl. So
He mildly flinches. He's still just like, you're gonna kill me. And you'd better just shoot me already.
I step on his neck.
Does he have a neck?
The equivalent
Yes,
of a neck.
technically.
Okay.
Lightly.
Yeah, I'll say about now Glean's gonna be able to, like, sort of catch up to this.
You definitely heard the gunshot.
Step aside, Atira.
I look at Glean. What does he look like?
This is personal.
I take my foot off his neck and holster my gun, and drop devil trigger.
Now, why are you acting like
Glean.
this is a personal matter?
What? Just for the record, what color is this other grown?
He's pretty green.
He's pretty green? Okay. I'm only gonna ask nicely once. I'm gonna need you to tell us everything you know. Please.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Alright. Hold him down, Atira.
My boot is back on his neck.
Boy. Torture.
Now.
Steppies.
I'm looking down at him again. Now, I don't deliver threats. I deliver promises. This is harkening back to when Gling was still a hitman. I deal in absolutes. So, this is what I'm going to do. The next thing that you say better be everything that you know, or else I'm going to cut your entrails out and I'm going to make you watch me eat them.
And he'll do it too. He eats everything.
All right. I'll tell you the absolute truth. Everyone in this town is gonna die.
I twist my boot a little bit.
He's just like choking as you do.
All right. I pull out my sword.
I look to Glean and just nod.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna disembowel him.
All right, yeah, sure.
Chaotic neutral, chaotic neutral.
I'm gonna go piss wizard. I thought Glean would do something completely different.
No, no.
Yeah, no, this is that grung savagery that's coming out.
you
Hey, wild bitch.
you definitely disembowel him. He's screaming. The screams aren't doing much though because of a boot on his neck.
True to my word, I'm making sure that he's watching me as I pull guts out of his body and eat him.
I've done worse.
I think even at that point, even Glean is gonna be disgusted, and I'm just gonna what am I gonna do? Wither and bloom. I think I'm just gonna make this guy like rot to death and make him like compost for the surrounding plants.
Good way to get rid of evidence.
Yeah, he rots, leaving behind just only his items. You watch as the only other grung you've met so far on this adventure just turned into just a mossy patch on the floor.
That shit
I'm
was
a
on
cannibal
site.
now.
I'm back.
Something you do spot amongst the once viscera now moss pile on his belongings, aside from a just like pretty normal looking dagger, there are 3 vials.
I can study it.
They've all been opened.
Never mind. Oh shit!
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna
shit.
just ahead of time. Constitution check. Natural 20.
You seem pretty fine.
I seem fine. Okay.
Should I as well?
Yeah.
Is it's a normal dagger, right? You said
Yeah, it's a normal dagger.
just a dagger. It's not like special or anything.
I got
It
a
is not
5.
special. It's starting. Just a little tickle
just-
at the
what,
back of
is-
your throat.
What? They just instantly throwing up black shit.
No, just like a little tickly cough.
We must make haste.
Damn it, not again.
Yeah, I'm beelining it back to I think it was Andlithe. I was gonna say the nerd. I think it's
Yeah,
Andlithe who
the
has the
nerd.
roots.
Nerd.
All right, let's go.
Just wait till I have my Gohan moment, and then I don't have my Gohan moment, and then I just fall off for the rest of the series.
What? You peaked.
You peaked. He was so close against Boo, man. One of the best scenes, and then he gets absolutely fucking.
They did him so terribly. They just wanted to keep Goku. Like, they just didn't want.
They really gave him the hardest line in the series with "fight you." No, I'm gonna kill you, and then he doesn't do shit.
Alright,
Okay.
Are they? I assume Andlithe is probably just like finding like a corner to kind of like sit at and like keep watch.
As you guys sort of like coming back from the murder scene, Mara just runs up and is like, "Which one was it? Is he dead? Did you kill him?"
Dead.
I ate him.
Oh,
Ew.
did you get any information off of him first?
No.
Only that he was a fucking prick. And let's solve that medicine.
We've been out. We use it all during in the town.
Shit.
Mira.
Next time, can you leave a corpse for me to kick?
Not until
Did
you
you
got
try-
money for me.
Oh, right. She just like sifts through her pockets and just like hands Captain Atira 1.5 gold worth of silver.
Did you try your dryad at least?
What?
Your dryad, the one that can charm people.
It's not the
See,
time
this
for a
is
booty
why I
call.
need you with me.
So, any other news? Oh, Tara's sick.
Captain's sick.
Shit. So, did they
Maybe
release more?
maybe
scores?
we can kind of wrap this up. We got another plague to stop.
Yeah, it started.
There could be. And Taryn, how are you feeling? They probably already spiked near the Sea Elf village as well.
Likely.
We're gonna be running ourselves into the dirt.
Roots now, please.
Yeah, we don't have any roots. We got a scroll instead, and Clink's going to learn it.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? I'm just gonna go to like where I don't even know where the wise one is. I'm just gonna start wandering now.
I'm just going to point in the general direction.
Okay,
That
cool. Well, I
way.
got an 18 on my luck check anyhow.
It's gonna take you a while. What are you guys up to now?
Do you know
Learning that
any?
scroll.
Mom, do you know any place that might be connected to the Feywild? That's where we got the cure for it last time. Or where Glean did.
What did a Feywild have to do with this?
Whatever it is, there's a blue seaweed that grows there that can cure it. Unless
Never
you know
heard
some
of anything
blue...
like it. As far as I was aware, there wasn't a cure for something like this.
Well,
If I'm gonna die here in this village, I'd at least like to take as many of them with me as I can.
that's what I'm thinking. I think, Atera, you should stay and rest. I think Clink, I think you should keep watch over Atera and Glean. But I think me and my mom, we should go to the Sea Elf settlement and try to help people there.
Yeah.
And if I need to, we can probably just rest there.
Listen, your friends are fighters, right?
Yeah.
No offense, but you've got those looks about you that... I don't know. You know how to handle yourselves. Listen,
Thanks.
if we're going back down there, we're gonna need every hand we've got on deck.
Andlithe is kind of like conflicted because Andlithe like wants to do everything and be everywhere at once.
Andlithe, if your captain's sick, you're sick. If you're sick, I'm sick. All of us here, we're probably sick.
You're right. I can help take the edge off at least. I'm only cast aid and motivational speech, so everyone but Glean will be receiving 10 temp HP. And an advantage on wisdom saves. Oh, and inspiring leader. I do have inspiring leader, so that's another 14 temp HP. So 24 temp HP.
Speaking of Glean, you march up to this like old woman's shack, smelling just the most weed. The most weed.
I kicked the
Oh,
door
the
open.
weed.
Jesus.
You're kicking the door open?
Yes.
Kicking it open.
Yes.
I'm gonna give her a bad trip.
Just give it, you just hear, who goes there?
No time. Cure plague. Spore based. Now.
Time! Speak! Please?
What?
I don't know. Oh. You're the one with the tree in their head.
Yes.
Oh, you really do have a tree in your head.
Are you? Is that pipe still hot?
Yeah.
Give me some of that.
All right.
All right. I take the fattest hit that I can. I'm just really frustrated right now.
Yeah, we went for water breathing medication, not anything to help with the plague.
Yeah, you guys are unhelpful assholes. Am I fucked up?
You can roll a Constitution.
All right. Let's see here. It's very hard for me too, because I have plus. Is it? Wait, is it a check or a save?
Save.
Save. All right, that's going to be a 16.
You're not fucked up.
I'm toasted.
You're toasted.
All right, that's the perfect amount of high for me to still do my job. All right, yep, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. I pull out like the glass container that had like the spores in it. Oh, by the way, you're probably infected too now. We need to figure out how to cure this.
You're being high?
No, never. No, this spore disease. It's made by it was made incidentally by Sylvanas, and then like severed away in another dimension, and now there's people that are going to access that dimension in order to take the spores to infect people and kill the city.
Okay.
It's a lot to unravel upon somebody who is high as balls right now.
This feels like something you want to take to one of the mage's colleges.
Are
You
they
have the
close by?
resources. No?
All right, we don't have time then. We gotta do this right now.
Oh. What do you need?
What do you have?
She sort of like gestures to like at least 7 whole shelves just full of like miscellaneous plants and herbs.
I'm just going to town now.
Rosemary, thyme.
Bit
of deal.
Time. Wormwood.
There's some borage in the corner.
A rusty tin can of Folgers. But yeah, I'm just going to town, just like trying all sorts of different compounds and things.
You could do some medicine checks, but we'll cut back to the other squad. What you up to, squad?
How many checks do you want me to make, or just one?
Just the one.
Just the one?
I guess we can just rest.
I got a
Well-
21.
Glad Madeline and everyone made it out, at least. That reminds me. You said I knew like we'd be refugees, but you said you were high class. How high are we talking about?
I suppose if we're really going to be getting into Last End, you ought to know. Probably the only reason that I was attacked first is because I believe we might be trying to think of a tactful way of putting this, but there isn't one. Andlithe, you might be next in line to inherit the throne.
Endless draw is going kind of. Oh, that's. But I'm only a half elf.
That doesn't matter. Only these fanatics are the racist ones. The fact is, you have the old king's blood in you. I do too.
Thought doesn't really appeal to me to go claim my. I'm not really into the whole thing, but thank you for telling me.
Neither was I. For what it's worth, we're probably... Well, back in the day we were 7th in line, and then they hunted everyone else down. We're only technically a cousin family, but still, that was enough.
Cadet branch is what we call that.
Please believe me, this isn't going to be our last stand. We're going to make it. We're going to make it through this.
No,
We've
because
killed a
when you,
god. We can get through this.
if you think about it, Beast Scum can't just go around releasing poison like this without having a cure, right?
That's true. Meryl, that's it. How do you guys handle the spores safely?
Oh,
Didn't even think about that.
is it a good time to say that I was in that city for, like, 3 years undercover as a fishmonger?
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
I never, like, handled spore dispersal. That wasn't my field. They never trusted me with them.
And the one person handing out spores. Did you find anything else on him? Oh, Blaine ate him. Oh.
You actually seriously ate that guy?
Yeah, he ate him.
He's a bit eccentric.
Extreme.
Hungry.
Definitely hungry.
I suppose. You said you stalled the submarine. Maybe that would be the best place where they could store their own cure.
Also, by the way,
We'll have to
Glean,
wait for Glean to get back. Should we do a short rest while we're waiting for Glean to get back, or during Glean?
yeah, you can do a short rest.
Okay.
You, Glean, with a 21, you try applying everything to this stuff to, like, deal with it. With the old woman helping you and watching you, and both of you getting high off your mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say every now and then I just like hold my lips out and like they put the pipe in there.
Everything you do to try and, like, cure this, like, illness or prevent this illness or slow this illness is just eaten by the illness. You watch
Okay,
tiny samples just get eaten by it.
I'm gonna pull out the heavy artillery now. I'm gonna chop not the onion. I'm gonna chop the apple in half, and I'm gonna start like testing combination samples with Chauncey's like apple.
Okay. The second that this stuff comes into contact with Chunty's apple, like, it sort of just latches onto it. It can't seem to rot the apple, but the stuff seems to, like, just be drawn to it and stick to it. It's like it's got, like, this slice of apple's just got, like, black mold on it, as this stuff just seems, like, drawn to it.
So I've made medicine, but not a cure. Well, it'll have to do. Everybody's just gonna have to puke up a whole bunch of black bile. They won't die, but it won't be pleasant.
You heading on back, Mr. Glean?
Oh, by the way, lady,
Yeah?
I dig your vibe, and I give her finger guns.
Thanks, dude.
Rock on, dollface, and I leave.
Such a fucking weirdo, dude.
Aw, that
Sure.
did raise her up. Oh, what a surprise.
But yeah, you head back to town. Everyone's having sort of like a short rest.
I haven't checked in with the guy upstairs, have I?
No, you haven't.
No. I want to check in on my tree, see how he's doing. You okay, man?
Hey, I mean, you know, that's all a part of life.
I suppose it is.
We're just gonna
also-
probably die really bad. That's okay.
No. You're great. You're like our special friend. I like pat his branches.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably be
All right,
fine.
I got a question.
For me.
How would you? I mean, you can kind of read my subconscious thoughts, so maybe you already know this. How do you feel about some mild modifications to you?
Eh? I mean, we do what we gotta do.
So if I was to say like use druidcraft on one of these apple seeds and grow like a little sapling, would you at all be protestant to me grafting it onto your person?
Yeah, they call that bonsai, don't they?
No, they call it grafting.
No, they call it grafting.
It's bonsai, yeah. We'll do bonsai.
Sure. All right. All right. So I did save one of those apple seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and just druid craft it in my hand.
Alright. You can do that. While you're walking back to town and doing that, I just want to let you know that by the ducks, can I get a perception check?
Perception. That's a nat 20. Finally.
And if you spot immediately, there's a fish walking out of the water.
Gilbert!
Fish.
The fish.
That is a big
Gilbert?
one.
Wait. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. What happened?
There's a
Don't say,
fish
don't say anything.
with
Continue
legs.
away.
There's a
walking out of
fish
the
with legs.
water.
Does it remind me of the fish I saw Glean talk to? Not this one, but it's the same one, but the one way back when we were in the other undersea adventure, where we found Meryl's foot.
Pretty fish-looking fish.
Pretty fish-looking fish.
It's
Except for
just
the-
walking around. How many legs does it have?
Is it like, I'm scared. Does it have like 4 human legs?
It's got 2 legs.
Are they human?
They're humanoid. They've got like
Oh my
webbed
god, he really
feet.
is turning into like a. He's turning into a triton.
It is just a fish with legs.
I'm going to have my weapon turn into a pistol. I'm not going to like draw it or anything. I'm going to keep it to my side. No, I guess I'm just going to approach this person.
This fish just makes a couple of like weird popping sounds with its mouth. And then just
I'm going to
dunks its
try
head back
talking
into
in
the
awkward.
sea. And then just makes some more popping sounds.
Does it respond to Aquin?
Oh, he's trying to talk. He's trying to talk.
It does not really respond to Aquan. It just sort of looks at you, and then its eyes go wide, and then it just walks back underwater.
You know, I don't think that was one of the seers. Something gives me a nagging feeling. It reminds me of that fish that Glean talked
I want
to.
to. Help! Where am I? Where am I? I gotta find this fish.
You arrive back at the dock, and you just see everyone with like weird expressions, as if something weird just fucking happened.
I'm visibly high. Like I feel like I got the eyes and everything. I'm just like, oh, what happened?
Glean, did you do anything to that fish?
Huh?
Because I think it grew 2 legs and came up and walked around a little bit.
Where?
And it didn't speak any language. He went that way in the water.
I'm gonna walk in the water.
You're gonna walk on down.
Yeah.
We created a new crewmate. We're fucking monsters. We're fucking Frankenstein.
Yeah, you just sort of like walk on under the water. You can fucking like see a walking fish.
I wave at him.
It sort of like does a wiggle. It's only got 2 legs.
I'll cast Speak with Animals again. You have legs now.
Yeah, isn't that normal?
Is it? I think it's cool. I don't know if. I mean, normal is subjective.
Oh, oh, oh! Something's happening.
What's happening?
you just watch as like a piece of metal seems to just burst out of this thing
Oh.
from the side, and it just forms into other smaller bits of metal, and then flesh starts growing up of it.
Why metal?
Oh.
What? I don't understand.
No.
And now suddenly it just has like one webbed hand. Like, oh, that's some
Why
weird
is it
apples.
metal?
Yeah,
Okay,
and
the morbidly curious part of Glean really is like overcoming him right now, and he, rather than give him like a little like slice, he has like a whole other half of the apple that he doesn't really need anymore now that he has medicine and also a sapling that he's grafted into his tree in his head. So he's just gonna give one entire half of this apple to the fish.
oh hey, thank you so. Wait. He just like grabs it with his new hand. He's like, hey,
Yeah.
thanks.
Hey, why'd
Well-
you come onto the shore? My friends are everyone's kind of weirded out. I don't really know why.
Well,
That's
I
not
mean,
I'm no offense to your appearance. Not saying that you're not an important individual, but you're like not even the top 20 of weird things that we've seen in the past month.
I mean,
I don't know. I'd put it in the top 5. You see Andlithe peeking into the water.
I mean, you know how it is. You get legs, you walk on land.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You gonna eat that?
I mean, I'm thinking about it. Kind of full.
I would give it a try still.
It has like a fish bite.
I don't know what that means.
It's just a fish nibble. You ever see like a fish that just nibbles around the bait instead of like biting onto the hook?
I guess.
I do that.
Well,
Have
anywho,
you seen anything like this before, Mom?
No.
I'm just playing God right now.
Honestly, I'm not joking when I say this could only be like the top 5 things. It doesn't even bother me anymore. And that kind of scares me.
Okay, if anything happens, I live in that boat, and I point at the boat, and if you need anything, we're friends. Now I gotta go.
Any other drunk.
Now I gotta go save. God damn it, Clink. Now I gotta go save. This town because everybody up here is a little bit sickly, so I gotta save them.
Couldn't be me, am I
Awful.
right?
No, you're fine.
Eh,
You're
yeah.
definitely fine. Okay, and I get out of the water and I just walk up to Andlithe and I pull out like the like not the cure, not like the dust that I blew in her face. It's like I'm guessing this is more like mashed potato like texture like paste.
Rule.
And I'm just like, eat this.
Oh, fine.
Is this
Alright,
the
this isn't gonna
stuff made out of the apple?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so I'm gonna explain to Andlithe, like, this isn't a cure, it's just a medicine. All of the spores that you've inhaled are gonna cling to this, and then you're gonna throw it all up in one go.
That's disgusting, and I already, but I don't think it'll be much worse than the time I coughed up all the spores with the dust.
You have a hole in your chest, and then I walk off.
Yes, I am very aware of it. It's like you don't get used to the lack of heartbeat. Anyways, do you know any signs of like the Feywild?
Huh?
Like you said, you went to the Feywild for the blue seaweed.
Yeah, but
Where are
only
the
because
signs?
Chauncey told me where to go.
Well, there has to be like some signs or like methodology to like where like Feywild portals appear, right?
You see fairy circles anywhere?
No, but I... Oh dear. Do I remember like any fairy circles from my childhood that I may have like seen?
You can roll me a history check.
What? All right, that's a 3 plus 3, so 13.
3 plus 3 equals 13.
No, I had a 7. Sorry, 7 plus 3 because I was doing mental math.
The only fairy thing you remember is like Fairy Cove, where you drove the ship over to the first time you came into port. Sort of like hidden away at the side of town.
There's Fairy Cove, but it might. I don't remember.
I gotta
anything like
investigate after I inoculate everyone.
Okay, you do that, and you have enough to go to the Sea Elves as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I gotta reiterate, this isn't a cure. You're gonna be like in agony for a while, just like a regular sickness. But you're not
Okay.
gonna die.
That's very comforting, Glean. I'm very glad. Thank you.
Hey, I'll just bring you back.
I don't want to be brought back by you.
Maybe you'll be a bugbear.
There's a
And
lot of
you
things
take the medicine.
Yes, I'm going to grab the medicine. I'm going to hand it out to the party and Antiran and Terrell. Why do I keep saying Antiran? And Terrell. And then I'm going to head to the Sea Elf Village. Does anyone else want to follow? If we get this handed out, we can at least make sure like no one dies from this at least. Plus, I want to investigate it around. If they've been messing around here, there's likely been more activity down there. Clink, Tara, if you want to come along, or if you want to stay with Glean. Or
Clean.
It depends whether or not I would have had enough time to scribe the scroll down and then also memorize it and prepare it for the day.
Wait, so
Otherwise,
who's inoculating the town? Because I thought I was.
You
I'll
are.
help you
Yeah.
with that.
We're talking about the Sea Elf town. We have 2 towns. We have Sea Elf, Port Coral, and then I don't think we ever came up with the name for the Sea Elf place.
We did.
We did? Okay, I'm stupid.
It's Port Coral and Wheat Reef.
Wheat Reef.
Yeah.
All right.
The wet reef.
No, wheat. Or maybe I'm wrong. All right.
Not Clink. Glean, as you're inoculating the town, by the way, hang on, let me just, you
I
hear
think someone should follow. Meryl, follow Glean.
you hear a hawk just going, like, squawking, and then just, like, a letter attached to a rock just drops in front of you.
Oh, I have speak with animals still. Do I understand what it's saying?
Yeah, sure. It says, "Here's your postage deliveries."
Thank you. I thank you for your service. Goodbye.
Yeah, Mara's just coming with you. And if you're going underwater,
Hey, so do you do like calisthenics or weightlifting?
you talking to Mara?
Oh shit! Not where you're talking to Andlithe's mom. Sorry.
No, as long as we're going underwater. Are you
Whoops. All right.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
But
Wait,
yeah,
so
we were going
Mara's
off
with
whether
us?
Quink had enough time with the. The party split. There's
Yeah, I know
land
that.
team and underwater team,
Yeah.
and we're dependent on whether Clink had enough time to learn the spell
Fair enough.
and
Yeah,
prepare
learn
it.
and prepare it. If
Did
so,
you?
I don't know. I was scribing it. That's what I said I was going to be
You do a
learning
little
it.
arcana.
It's whether or not it was a long rest enough to actually prepare a spell.
Don't wizards get like change like a small amount of the preparations during a short rest? I thought that was like an optional feature.
I don't know. As far as I know, to like completely memorize new spells and prepare them, it's like a long rest.
Oh damn.
Arcana is a 23.
Okay. You're able to do it, yeah.
Okay, so that's memorize it and prepare it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll just turn to here and go, Captain, we can breathe underwater now. If we want to go.
Oh, okay. Well,
Can we
that's
fly now.
Yeah, it's like one spell slot, and you give it to like multiple people for 24
Yeah,
hours.
it's 10 people for 24 hours.
that's good. Atira kind of like looks at the shore nervously.
Here,
Quiz
is something
question.
wrong?
Actually, no, you go.
Ah. Oh, nothing wrong. Nothing like that. That's crazy.
Wait, I'm gonna roll a little insight. Nothing like what?
What do you mean? Like, you're asking me if something's wrong. You're supposed to know, like, what you're asking me.
Can you swim?
No,
Well,
we already know she can't. She doesn't know how to swim, but
Of course I can swim. I'm a pirate. It's ridiculous if I couldn't swim.
listen, we're not judging you.
Well, good, because of course I can swim. Like, so it'd be weird if you judge me for not being able to swim when I can totally swim.
Roll
You
your
know?
deception. Roll your deception. Actually, don't even bother rolling your deception. You said earlier that you can't swim.
I never said that. I just said that tieflings don't typically swim. Doesn't mean that I don't swim.
Here, you want to learn to swim now, or we can put it off for later. We still need someone watching over Glean for the time being.
I'll watch over Glean then. You know, you don't want too many cooks in the kitchen, you know?
Alright, you might as well, since it lasts so long, you might as well make sure Meryl and Atera have it, just in case.
Yeah, I'll cast it on all three of us, just in case.
And quiz question again. Who has currently taken the medicine?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone in the
Yeah.
party. Yeah.
Yes.
Meryl. and-
As of yet, no, because I haven't had any of the symptoms, and I want to wait until it actually becomes a problem to give myself more time.
Oh, 1 second, getting a call. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Break time.
Break time.
Because if you take it now, then I can probably like very soon after get infected again. Whereas if I'm already infected, it's not going to do anything, and I could just take the medicine when
Holy
it actually
shit.
becomes an issue.
Ah, I see.
That's a fucking beefcake fucking fish right there.
Oh, did you just see the magic carp?
Oh, I've since seen it. I just want to talk about it.
Yeah, for people watching the VOD, I did send the remember to stay hydrated buff Magikarp nude in the group chat.
Cherry's posting porn in the D&D server.
Okay, so everyone
If-
who's...
So
if,
did William.
if you think that's porn, I'm
I know.
scared.
No,
If
no,
you
no,
think
no.
that's porn, I'm scared.
Cherry, who do you think you're talking to?
So everyone who's...
Who do you think you are? I am.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Everyone who's taken medicine, can I get a sudden constitution check?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
I never showed
Uh,
symptoms of being infected, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Constitution check.
Yeah, dirty
Yeah.
20.
And then you also
19.
You also got my mom and Meryl.
Yeah, they both took the medicine too. And you all experienced the same symptoms. Maybe one apart from the other. As Gleed said, you find yourself vomiting. Instead of any liquid bile coming up, though, you see thin, tiny little strands of metal dust.
Why is there metal?
Oh, this is what they say vaping does.
It's like you,
That's
you-
metal in your lungs.
That's metal in your lungs.
Could we be dealing with a modified spore?
Man,
What is going on?
this must be a whirlwind for Glean at least, because he just got this amazing letter and then immediately threw up.
You got an
Didn't even
amazing
open it.
letter, and then you covered it with just fucking like.
No,
Pale metal
I probably
dust.
no. I don't think I vomited on the letter.
Are you feeling better after vomiting?
Mildly, yeah. It doesn't like really hurt you on the way up. It's just these coatings of like silvery dust.
Can I investigate the dust?
I was gonna say, do we know what this dust is? The
Yeah, I think
dust.
there's like enough clumps that you guys can investigate this.
I hope somebody did better than me because I only got like a 10.
Is it Arcana time?
I
Is it
got.
Tonga time? I think it's Tonga
I got a
time.
20. I got a 25 on the investigation.
This stuff to you, Captain, it looks almost exactly like
I
the
rolled a
spores
10.
did in the air, but like it's now weighted by metal.
So it's the same stuff, just with metal now.
Yeah.
Where
Maybe
does
it's
the
to-
metal come from? I don't get it.
Maybe it's to help stay in your lungs more, so it's harder to cure.
How did they figure out we had a cure though? They all left the town by the time we cured it.
I side eye Meryl.
Who is they, by the way? You talking about Chauncey?
No, the Seers.
I side eye Meryl a little bit.
Barrels off of Gleam.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
I made this medicine using Chauncey's apple.
But like, how did they figure out that we had a cure? Side eye
Or if you think about the fact that the frog that ate, not the frog, the fish that ate the apple also was growing things with metal, maybe it's nothing to do with the spore, it's to do with the apple.
What is
Is it
Chauncey
like
doing?
ironwood?
The hell is
I don't-
Chauncey up to?
Is Chauncey into steampunk?
Maybe it's like an ironwood kind of thing? Like you just got steel crisp apples? I don't know. You know what? Thinking about too much is just going to make my head hurt. I want to start heading out.
I would have. I'm 28 on the Arcana check for looking at the dust.
Since you're doing an Arcana check, I'll say that you can sense something else here. It's almost sort of like there's a powerful infection afoot inside of you. One thing that you sense. The second thing you sense is the cure itself has something very powerful inside. But that powerful thing inside the cure is being told something from just the mildest whispers. I'll say with that roll, you can tell that there's two distinct whispers.
I'm going to relay this back to the crew.
Oh dear. Oh.
Why they whispering? People gotta speak up.
Are we able to make sure these spores are like put in a container so they don't accidentally get anywhere else?
Yeah.
They can't exactly sort of like move outside of you. Like they
Those in the. Oh, are you talking about the ones inside me are talking?
Oh no, I mean like the metal ones, they can't exactly move.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure they didn't like end up being a different infection.
The midi-chlorians.
I think someone should go inform Glean about that. That sounds like some advanced stuff.
Advanced darkness.
Is it possible to tell what the whispers are saying?
Not yet. Not.
Oh, God, I'm gonna have to continue staying ill, aren't I? To let the voices get louder.
Yeah, Andlithe, you're headed back underwater with.
Enter
With burp.
and verb. Yippee.
Captain.
I'm sticking with Glean.
Alrighty. You guys head on down underwater. It's still about an hour's journey.
Yeah. I'm definitely keeping an eye out though.
Lena, you inoculating the town.
Yes, I am.
Alrighty. Hi.
Good talk.
And Captain ATR, what you up to on that?
I imagine splitting the duty with Glean to inoculate the town.
Okay. Alrighty.
There, random sailors here. Drink this.
No, not drink this. Eat this.
Eat this. Eat this.
Andlithe,
All might.
Yeah.
Eat a piece of hair.
what color is sea elf blood?
Oh. I imagine it's red, because they're still mammals.
Okay. The town ahead is murky with it.
Oh dear gods. I'm
You can-
rushing in.
As you're sort of like rushing towards town, you can see just like a bunch of sea elf figures with just really nothing but knives, and you just like watch as like one of the townspeople that you knew is just cut down by them.
And before it's cut down, can I cast a spell?
You could do a little spelling.
Alright, I'm going to target the ones near, yeah, this is a bonus action. I'm going to target the ones I recognize, the ones that aren't like the ones wielding knives, and I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word. And that's going to be 1d4 plus 4. So let me get a d4 out. And that is an 8, baby. An actual.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to. I'm going to do like a little performance. I'm going to do a taunt.
So you try and heal them from, being killed.
Yeah, before they're killed. Give them a little bit toughened up.
Yeah, you manage to like heal them up after they get like stabbed. The attacker just like looks over at you before just going right back to stabbing.
Alright.
Rude.
Let's see. I think I can do something.
What are you up to, Clink?
Clink is going to swim close to the people doing the attacking, and is going to use a new spell.
Okay.
Rhymes Binding Ice.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Now, hold
All
on.
in an area.
Oh no.
Oh yes, I'm going to freeze them and make them go to the surface rapidly. Fuck you, evil elves.
You're frozen and also had the bends.
Yes. It is a 30-foot cone. All in area take 3d8 plus 1d8 per spell level cold damage. Speed 0 for a minute. Unless... hang on, let me just double check this, because from what I've read before, until another creature within reach uses an action to break them free. So they can't break free of it themselves. They
Okay.
need someone else to help them.
Alright.
And it's a dex save. Wait, no, hang on. Constitution throw, sorry. Constitution saving throw.
I was only an 11.
Yep, my DC is 15.
They're all trapped.
So, yep, all of the bad guys that were in range in the cone are now frozen
That
in
was-
ice.
I applaud you for doing that. They are frozen in ice. Like, you catch like 3 of these guys frozen in ice, and they start sort of like just floating on up. The town is a pretty big place, and as you do that, and a big sort of like ice sculpture essentially starts just flowing up towards, you see just like fucking so many of these guys coming out of the woodworks. There's like suddenly like 20 of them just sort of like peeking out.
Alright, I'm going to get to the nearest building. I'm just going to do a little peek if it's clear inside.
It is dead inside.
It is dead inside. I'm going to just use my last spell slot and do mass healing word again for the 6 nearest sea elves I know. And I'm just going to tell them to get to the building. And then what can I do? What can I do? Mass healing word's just a bonus action. You know that one that was just turned and just went back to stabbing? Gun. That's what's going to happen.
Ice. They've been iced.
Oh, they've been iced?
Yeah.
Are they out of my range for my gun?
They are in an ice sculpture flowing to the surface. You don't really have to do anything, I mean.
Okay. Is there any sea elf in my sight that isn't... that's a seer?
I'm gonna say, yeah, there's plenty, and they are closing in.
Alright.
Hang on, you know what I
Bang.
do need to do? I need to roll damage for those ones that were actually caught in the ice. And this, since it's multiple dice, where's the roller?
That...
I need.
Alright, does a 24 hit? Actually, no, let Cherry go first.
Double check there's no pluses to it. No, it's just 3d8. So, wow, that was a shit roll. That was a 6, a 14, and a 17.
Uh-huh. It's fine. They can't really do anything. They are just floating away.
It does
What?
only last for a minute, but I'm hoping within a minute, going up quite rapidly will hurt them from depressurization,
Yeah.
and also mean they like distance away from us.
Does a 24 hit?
A 24 will hit.
Alright. It's going to hit hard. That's, I don't know how beefy these ones are, so that's 19 damage.
That's getting uncanny dodged.
Are they with
wait.
a speed of 0?
No,
They
I'm
can't
shooting the ones
dodge.
that aren't in ice. No, I'm
Oh,
shooting
okay.
the ones
Okay. Okay.
I see Sheeper's been studying my playbook.
At this point in time, your mother just sort of like grabs you by the shoulder and is like, "We need to go. We need to go.
No, I'm not going to let anyone else die.
They're all dead."
There's still some that are alive. I made sure of it.
Wanna roll a perception on that?
Rolling a perception. That's a 18.
Those ones that you healed are still just like bleeding out. They are not like in a good way at all. They're not like in a fighting stance either. These are just civvies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get the civilians to safety. If I can save at least one of them, it's going to be worth it.
Hammer, hammer, hammer.
Alrighty then. This is getting treated as proper combat now. It is no longer your guys' turn. The space on the outskirts of town that you're at is rapidly getting surrounded. They are, like, closing in from, like, every angle.
Okay.
It is your guys' turn as, again, there is just a lot of these guys coming.
Alright. I'm gonna use... Shit, that's a full action.
No, Clink is leaving. Clink is swimming away. If there's 20 of them and 3 of us.
Thank
Me
you
and
guys.
Akira
if
just
you
on the
want.
surface being like, something just happened.
You just see a giant block of ice bob up, and you're like, huh?
I don't
Oh.
think Andlithe is ready to leave. Andlithe is just going to try to get between the citizens and the thing. I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis. And that's going to give me 5 more temp HP. So with the Water Stone and the Speech and the Aid, I'm at 36 temp HP right now. That's my action. And for my do I have any bonuses? Yeah, we don't have anything.
Okay. Blink, you're getting
That's
away.
Clink is on the way away.
Alrighty.
And by that, Clink is also going to be casting Blink. Wait, no. I don't know how verbal works underwater.
Well, you can speak
With
underwater, so might as well.
Yeah, you do have breathe under. You have underwater
Yeah,
breathing.
if it's underwater breathing, I assume that it lets you talk.
Here's the thing about underwater breathing. Does God have to hear it? No, you're making the sound.
Okay. And cast Blink at the same time and be blinking, upwards at the same time, because it's probably going to be safer than just trying to swim whilst there's people. I'm guessing harpoon guns.
No, from what you could see, they were all sort of like just armed with like either daggers or short swords.
Oh, I was
So-
wrong because Warlock gets casted at the highest Warlock spell level. I do have 5 more because it's I'm casting it as a 2nd level spell, so I'm at 41 temp HP. Yippee!
Still probably safer because they can probably swim faster than I can.
Fair enough. Your mother is gonna like just step in front of you and just like shield you as these guys are coming close. She just sort of like, she doesn't really have a weapon anymore, so she's just gonna grab a fucking like, yeah, she's just gonna pull a plank
have
off a crate.
I still have my trident, my original one.
Yeah, she doesn't know that.
I do. I'm gonna hand it to her. That's my bonus action.
Alrighty. Yeah, she's preparing an action. And yeah, I'll say that was that was probably it. These guys just like fucking close in, and they immediately like have you surrounded, like 3 guys on each side. Your mother's prepared action goes off. She's gonna attack one. She pretty sufficiently spears them. Yeah? She like cuts into them. They're gonna uncanny dodge it.
Yeah,
It's free.
it's free.
The other 3 are going to, we'll say only one can reach right now. Does a 10 and a 20 hit you?
The 20 does hit me,
You
but they
are
are going to take. How much cold damage is it? It's upcasted by 1, cold damage up by 5. So they take 10 cold damage
okay.
from making contact with me. How much damage?
Let's see. You're going to take
Actually,
5 damage.
wait. They're not going to take the cold damage. I'm going to cast shield.
Can you do that?
As my reaction. Yeah, shield's a reaction. Plus 5 AC. I am now at 22 AC.
Alrighty.
Until the end of my or the start of my turn?
End of next turn.
End of next turn. Okay.
With that, let's see. Do
Is shield on concentration? No, it's not. Lovely.
No, because it only lasts for like 1 round, so.
your mother is going to take 13 points of damage as they start just like stabbing at her. It is back to your guys' turn.
Alright.
I just realised, technically, if a space is water, does that count it as occupied?
I think by occupied they mean people.
Okay, I
Yeah.
was just double checking, otherwise I would emerge at the fucking surface of the sea.
Whoa.
I think that kills you.
Alright. There's one in range, so I'm going to take a swing with, actually I want to be using my concentration. Fuck, but then I won't have an action. Meh. Yeah, I'm going to cast Blur on myself. So basically, enemies have disadvantages on attacks against me, and it has no effect with dead creatures that don't have vision or are immune to illusion.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to step in front of my mom. I'm going to be like, just back me up.
You gonna try
Back.
moving? Are you sure about it?
No, I'm mostly like going to turn around and be like, I'm going back to back with my mom. We're going to form a defensive position.
Okay. I
And
see how your
that's
mom
all
does.
my actions.
She's doing great. She actually just like thrusts the harpoon and manages to take one of them down. The assassins just immediately step over that guy's corpse, though. Andlithe.
Are
Yeah.
they bunched up at all?
They're pretty bunched up.
Good.
I mean, all around Andlithe.
Oh, they're all around.
Yes.
No, that's not going to help.
Let's see. Does a 9, 20, 21 hit you?
Not if I use a spell slot for shield.
You all don't forget it was end of your turn. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my turn
Yes, it's
ended
already
when I
gone,
cast the Blur. So yeah, I'm just going to magical shield's going to form, and I won't block all of them.
Okay. Let's see how your mother does. Oh, terribly.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
the little bit of temp HP I gave her helps.
she couldn't block a single hit just then. She's still standing. It's your guys' turn.
Now it's time for me to go on the offense. I'm blurred out. I'm all armored up. Does Armor of Agathis apply even if they miss you? No, they have to hit me. Okay. I'm going to do Green Flame Blade. I'm going to go in and attack. That's a 18 plus my attack modifier. That's a 26.
Okay, that'll do it.
All right. So the first target is going to take 26 plus 6 damage. They're going to take 32 damage.
It's gonna be, what is it? 16 damage?
Yeah. And then the flames are going to reach out and deal 10 damage to an assassin nearby them.
Okay.
And then that's it. I guess for my bonus action, I can do a little taunt, like a little flourish. I'm trying to draw attention to me.
Alrighty. Say that doesn't hit, and Mother does not hit that time. Let's see. L
What's the number?
does
But yeah, I guess
a
all you declared it doesn't hit. Okay, never mind. But we short rested. I have my bardic inspiration, but that's okay. It's okay.
Nah, those aren't gonna hit you.
I haven't had a go yet.
Yeah,
You're
let
out
Cherry
of
have a
combat.
go.
You ran away.
Oh, it actually counted as me getting out of combat. Okay.
You said I'm gonna run away, so you ran away.
I'm honestly thinking Shiri's run to get help. That's how it's going on in my brain.
That's pretty much what the plan was.
Alright.
I didn't think they would have given up quite that quickly.
So none of them hit me?
None of them hit you.
Alright. Did any hit my mom?
I was just about to find out. 18, 21. Yes, two.
I'm going to take one and I'm going to silvery barbs it and give myself advantage.
Okay. They still hit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, mom's down.
Yeah, she's not doing great. She's not doing great. It's your turn. She's not doing great.
Alright. I'm just gonna be like. Let's see, I have silvery. I have my silvery bar, so I might as well take an action. Do. We're going to do the green flame. Actually, yeah, we might as well do the green flame blade. So, that is. Okay, first I'm going to do something I remember. I'm going to Hexblade Curse the assassin. So blah 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 blah. Hexblade. Because there's my sheet is so big. Alright, so they are cursed. I add my proficiency bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target. My attack rolls against this target score a crit on a 19, and if the target dies while cursed, I regain HP equal to my level plus charisma mod. Or my warlock level plus charisma mod. So, I'm going to go take a swing. I rolled a natural 19. This is going to be a crit.
Okay.
This is green flame blade as well, so that's going to be 18. What's our proficiency mod? 4. So that's a 24 plus 3, so 27 doubled. That's a 54.
Yeah, that is enough to cut down that person, even if they do uncanny do dodge.
And
The
someone.
flame goes to the other person.
Yes, so that's going to be a 3 plus 4 times 2. That's a 14.
Okay. Alrighty. See how Elzmavir does. Misses again. Shaking my head. Let me just check something real quick. You know how you're back to back with your mother?
Yeah.
You suddenly hear a grunt, and that back is no longer pressed against yours.
Oh,
She
no.
is down.
Just me now.
Just you surrounded by, like, 5?
Oh, it's okay. I still have spell slots left. So the one I don't heal from it, but the Hexblade Curse is going to move to the.
Hey, let's not forget, it's also still their turn to attack you.
Oh, I thought you said they missed. Okay, never mind.
Does a
Have them attack.
19 and 22 hit?
Not if I use my last spell slot to cast Shield. Ooh. At least I get die looking like a badass, like blocking 5 attacks at once. I don't have any good AoE. I just have Green Flame Blade. Oh, and are you rolling those with disadvantage because I'm blurred?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Alright, we're going to take to the one that touched the flames because the curse moved on to them. And that's
Is that how
going
that
to be-
works?
Yes. Hexblade's curse with Cursebringer lets my curse move on to the different target if they die while cursed.
Alrighty.
So, does what's my attack mod? Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
All right. That's such a juicy damage roll. Did it roll right though? 10, 3. Okay, it did. So that's going to be 29 plus 6 damage. 35 damage.
35 damage. Okay, yeah, that guy is cut down.
All right. So my Hexblade person is going to move to the next target. They don't get bonus damage from the green flame blade, but the flames going to reach out and deal 10 damage.
Okay. Is that all your turn?
Yeah. Can we have a little update on how Clink running to get help is going?
I said it was a 1 hour
Oh my God,
journey
Yeah, it's
from
like an
downtown.
hour-long journey.
Oh my god.
Can someone tell me how flanking works? Is that like a thing?
Finn,
It's
I
how-
think.
Hey,
Because you're
Tara,
basically
how you
attacked
doing?
from behind.
So flanking will give advantage. Typically,
Okay.
if to my understanding, it's basically just flanking comes into effect with your behind or to the sides, the literal flanks of an enemy that's already engaged with an ally.
Okay.
So basically, I cancel out their advantage with Blur, but they were already hitting me through Blur, so this is gonna be lovely.
It also
Say,
gives them sneak attack.
If they
they're
if they
rogues.
have if they have sneak
If
attack.
they
They
have sneak
have
attack and they're
uncanny dodge.
rogues, yeah, that is the concern.
Let's say, I'm not gonna lie, that guy rolled a crit.
Guys, silvery barbs. Silvery barbs and give myself advantage.
Okay. Shoot. Okay, that's a 24 to hit.
That does hit. So it's going
15
to take
damage.
10 damage. 15, so I am down from 41. So minus 5. 40. Why am I so bad at math? I'm at 26. Okay.
And another 24.
That will also hit, and they will take 10 damage for hitting me.
It's gonna be another 15. What the fuck?
Another 15.
These
Okay.
dice are rigged.
So I'm at 11.
It is you, baby.
All right. You just have to go in the green flame blade as my only AOE. 2, 3. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
All right. That person's going to take 22 plus 5 damage. That's 27 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's gonna kill a guy, yeah. That's killing a guy. You're so
Alright,
strong.
And then my curse and my flame is going to move to the next target and deal 9 damage. You gave me the 2d10 sword. I'm going to make use of it.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna say, without a shadow of a doubt, more guys are definitely, like, still closing in. You've definitely finned for hard. I'll give you that. Does a 17 hit?
No, that is right on my AC. Holy shit.
I'm guessing a 10 doesn't. That's a 21.
A 21 will hit. They'll take 10 damage.
That'll be another 15 vote. I think, you know what? I'm gonna say that guy froze to death from attacking you over and over again.
Okay, so he did freeze. So I'm going to go lose 4. So I'm at 59 HP. But he froze to death. So I heal based on my charisma. So proficiency, charisma plus warlock level. That is 4 plus 4. That's 8. I am still at full health. Its life force fall drains to me.
Does a 26 hit?
That will hit.
It's
And
gonna
he will
be-
not take damage because I'm out of temp HP.
8 more damage.
Okay. 8 more damage. 55 HP. Wait, the last one?
Huh?
I still have my reaction. I'm going to silvery barbs.
Okay.
Go, throw that back.
That was still a 26 to hit.
All right, so I'm going to take 55 damage, but I have advantage at least, so better chance I roll a crit. All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm so glad. I love elven accuracy. So does a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit, yeah.
All right, they're going to take 18 plus 2 damage. So they're going to take 20 damage.
They're gonna uncanny dodge that.
Okay. And then someone nearby them is going to take 6 damage.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Does a 20 hit?
You want? I'm just going to get out of the way early. I'm going to silvery barbs that one.
It got re-rolled into a 21.
Lovely.
It'd be 11 damage.
Okay, down to 44.
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
It'd be 13 damage.
All right, down to 31.
That's another 26. Holy shit.
This is like Legate Linnaeus
Okay.
when he fought like his entire tribe.
Okay, 31 minus what?
And
Okay, we're at 21. Die.
it's your turn.
Alright. God, I don't have AoE. This is what I regret. And I'm out of spell slots too. Shit. Well, it's just Green Flame Blade. We're going to go for another one.
Alrighty.
3. Does a 25 hit?
25 will hit.
All right, that is I max rolled my damage. That's a 35.
Yeah, that guy's fucking dead. He's fucking dead.
All right. Oh, and Hexlight Curse is going to heal me for 8 HP, so I'm back up to 29. And then it's going to move to the next one, and they're going to take a splash of 7 damage.
Splashies. That is a 24 to hit you.
Yep.
That's another 10 damage.
19.
Okay. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
14
Actually, I should
damage.
be rolling for concentration. I'm pretty sure my blur's gone. Yep. Blur's gone. So 14 damage. I'm
Yeah.
at 5 HP.
Oh,
Shit.
that was a 23 to hit.
Yeah. Please roll 1 damage. Please roll 1s on all your damage.
I rolled a 4.
I'm at HP.
1 HP.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
This it just like I was not going to stop fighting. So does a 26 hit?
That'll hit.
Alright. That's going to be 27 damage plus a 7, so 34.
They are just gonna survive now.
Just survive? Okay, and then it's going to splash into 11 damage to someone nearby, and I'm out of actions. Oh, I have Bardic Inspirations at least. Probably should have used those. But oh well. That's the end of my turn.
Andlithe, does a 25 hit you?
Yeah, that's hitting me. Andlithe's down.
Andlithe, the last thing you see is the Red Sea around you as you fall into the pile of corpses that you have made on either side of you.
What's my kill count?
I'm pretty sure you just killed 7 guys.
I'll take it.
Link. You eventually get back to town.
I immediately try and find Captain Green.
Captain. Oh, you mean Captain Angry?
Captain and Glean. There's an in the middle of there, not Captain
Captain
Glean.
Glean.
You aren't getting a promotion.
The hat won't fit anyways.
Captain Tree.
I don't think we're hard to find.
No, I'm pretty sure you guys have been, like, mostly by the ducks anyway.
Yeah, instantly head up, seeing them. Help now. And it probably hasn't actually stopped fighting. The idiot. We need to get back as quickly as we can. Boat is probably faster to get there on the surface, and then we go down.
Oh,
And you could make the
shit.
boat faster too.
I'm gonna jump into the ocean and wild shape into a sailfish.
A what?
A
sail.
sailfish.
Big, fast fish.
It's a
Oh,
it's a
shit.
swordfish with a gigantic fin on its back. I can swim at 70 miles an hour now.
140 if you dash.
140 if I dash.
Okay. You're all
Do I
hopping on
need
back
to
to
make
Gleanfish?
Death saves.
We're all riding the Glean.
Here's the
Glean
thing.
taxi.
I think it took Link an hour to get back,
Yeah.
and it's gonna take, like, maybe 30 minutes to get back there, 20 maybe.
Also,
Am I going
before
to make death saves? Or is
Are
something
there,
going to
if there's
stabilize
still
me?
people present, I imagine they're currently committing a mirror on you.
That's why I'm
Actually,
asking
yeah.
the GM.
I'm not gonna lie, I think thematically they probably did double tap.
I thought they knew we were loyalty. Or royalty. Okay, that's fine. I'm double tap. Well,
You guys make it back to town. There is no longer any presence there. But the sea around it is just completely red. Like, you know where town is because when you get there, you can just see that the sea is red.
Wild shaping back to a grung. I mean, I guess second verse, same as the first. Glean knows Andlithe is definitely dead. They just need a piece of her now.
I feel like it's when you guys get down there into the now hollow city, where, like, even every single corpse, you could just see that they've had, like, black dust blown in their face. They, it's not hard to find Andlithe. Almost just dead atop a throne of just bodies.
Atira, like, don't want to gloss over, like, I don't want to gloss over this because, like, I did set this up. Like, Atira also having to now face her fear of being in the water.
It ain't even just the water, it's a bloody ocean right now.
But now, like, seeing all this and finding Anla's body, she kind of blames herself. Because it's like, damn it, if I had just swallowed my fear and gone down with them. It's like, look at me, I'm fine now. it would have been fine.
As long as her soul isn't trapped or taken or under the ownership of something else, I can take her. I can bring her back. We just need 1,000 gold. I can take her back.
Do we have 1,000 gold?
No. But I'm gonna get it.
I think he's going to start searching the corpses of the people that Andlithe killed.
Oh, good question. Did Meryl follow the party?
I'd say Meryl's with the party. Also, the ship's gold supply is 1,063. Just putting that out there.
I'm going to.
Okay, we do.
I'm swimming up to Meryl and putting my fucking gun in her face. You're gonna pay up
For what?
now. You owe us
How?
money. You owe us money, and you're gonna give it to us right goddamn now.
Loot the corpses. I don't have
You-
any money on me.
You loot the corpses.
Fine.
I've already looted the corpses.
Nick's already looted the corpses.
We don't have that money with us, right? It's on the ship.
I'd say it's on
Yeah,
the
but
ship.
don't forget, as long as it's like within 10 days, it's fine.
Right. I'm just gonna take Andlin's. I don't even want to. I hesitate to say corpse. Probably remains. I'm just gonna make my way back to the ship.
The
I want to make sure that they literally pay for what they have done to her by making sure we actually get them to pay by taking as much money off them as we can.
yeah, you can do some looting. You do a little investigation for me.
All of us?
If you guys are looting.
I'm not. I'm going immediately back to the ship.
Well, it's gonna be a while to get back to the ship because it's in a different port town.
I do not care if it is. If I have a 10-day time limit, it might as well be 10 hours. Like we gotta. I want my stepdaughter back.
Investigation 25.
Oh god, that's a point.
Hmm.
How many pieces is Andlithe in?
Oh no.
Roll a D100.
You said 7 because that's how many seers I killed.
That kind of tracks now. I'm gonna let you know for posterity's sake as well. The tattoo is still there.
Yeah, that's what concerns me. Because if her soul is owned by something else, they might not even be able to be resurrected.
Couldn't say anything.
Yeah, what'd you guys get on your looting?
25.
Yeah, I guess. Am I going into sword realm?
Would you like to talk about the end?
Would I like to talk about the end?
I feel like if we're discussing the afterlife, that's very final.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you got a 25?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, like, together you guys are able to, like, cobble together all this town was worth in the end. Like, it wasn't really that much value, but there's enough just trinkets here to make up about, like, 40 gold. The town is just gone, though. As you sort of, like,
Not enough.
as you're sort of, like, walking past the houses and stuff, you can, like, see the sort of, like, black mold just melting people.
Atira is staring daggers at Meryl.
She's just cautiously looting with you.
Now, not the time for anger, Captain. We get her back. We have enough on ship.
If I might suggest something without getting shot,
Still staring.
isn't Kara City supposed to have like a bunch of, I don't know, like fine museums and like artifacts and stuff? I don't know. It's just artifacts just gather dust on shelves. You need the money, you know.
Makes good point, Captain. We do have money on ship to bring her back now. We can always, find some artifacts for Andlithe to take home. A souvenir.
Maybe take home isn't the most appropriate sentiment. Lean, are you swimming through the night?
Yes, I am.
Just endlessly?
Yes.
Are you guys, up to no good? What you guys up to now that you're sort of like... I'm just curious. We haven't had a death yet.
Atira is very quiet and contemplative right now.
How's Clink?
Clink is seriously considering the whole loot the museum for money to bring her back.
Glyn is terrified because he doesn't know if the curse has a grasp on Andlithe's soul. Because if so, I can't resurrect her.
Unless it's willing.
Unless it's
If the
one second.
I've got a feeling if the thing that has her soul is willing, then it should be fine.
Yeah.
It's only if it doesn't want her to come back.
If the target's soul isn't free or willing to do so, the spell will fail.
Because it may well be that technically the soul is owned by the sword, but she might still be free to come back because the sword wants her to be using the sword.
I'm gonna
Of
say
course,
it's...
where the sword is another question.
It is the next day by the time you make it back to port. I'm sure you just immediately climb back onto the ship and go just straight down into the hold.
Yeah. Same thing as last time. I don't really care if like Best, Selly, or Slep or anybody are around me. I'm casting Resurrection.
Andlithe?
I thought
Or
you.
Reincarnate. Sorry, not Resurrection.
Andlithe, you are back in the armory. And it's just... You're sat in a chair. You can hear the sound of a sort of like ticking clock. And the sword is just sort of like on the table.
I'm just hoping, like, maybe they will be able to bring me back, because I don't know.
I'm very proud of you.
How
That was a
many did we get
noble
in?
last stand. 7 in total.
Not enough.
You have certainly earned a knighthood in this place, I would say. Andlithe, I think you can roll a D100.
A D100 for the reincarnation? Because I would want to ask if I could do the expanded reincarnation table.
You can do the expanded reincarnation table.
What is the expanded one? Can I have that?
What the hell?
Here.
Expanded
it's,
Reincarnation Table 5e. There it is.
This is the first one that pops up.
Ooh,
Yep, I found the exact same one.
that's kind of great.
Come on, Grung or Kenku, one or the other. That'd be hilarious.
There we go. Alright. Or Tiefling. Alright, so it's
So you roll a D100 and then a D20?
I got 89
You're an
So
orc.
that
Oh
is-
lord,
You're an
I'm
orc.
orc.
Are there
Orclith.
orcs? I have to go remake my character right now. Orc 5e.
I think it only applies to with reincarnate. I think you keep your mental stats, so charisma, wisdom, intelligence, but you'd re-roll your strength, dex, and con.
Okay. What are the
At
stats?
least that's how it was with like the polymorph thing as well. Is you keep your mental, because obviously
Well, I
your
would think about
your-
using multiverse instead of Volos or Eberron or Wildmount or Plane Shift, because multiverse, it's pick your scores. So I wouldn't actually have my scores changed.
But yeah,
it
in a
depends, because don't forget, it depends whether or not you want to use the 5th edition or the newer. Because don't think you'd have a different plus for being an orc rather than an elf.
No. Multiverse orcs have 3 score. They have 1 score by 2
okay.
and a different score by 1, or 3 scores by
Okay.
1. Same
So
as the
essentially
elf.
the exact same as the new version does as well.
in a flash of sort of dark light, you are brought back into reality, and the first face that you see is Glean.
Lean,
Hi.
I'm just kind of like, did you get the rest of them?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Did any of them else make it out alive?
Deception check.
I'm inciting.
I rolled a 1. This is so thematic. Glenn just tears up and says no.
And then it's probably going to start crying too. What? All of them? Did you at least find them? Did you find the seers and kill them?
We're gonna get every last one.
I wonder if this spell sheet will let me change to orc.
That sheet that you've got, you should just be able to go to the top and change it to orc, and it should just update things.
Oh, I guess I'm going to keep Elven.
I think your known languages would change if you like still keep your mental faculties.
Yeah.
Of course, you are going to be seen as a bit of a, idiot when you go to we find an orc village and you're the only orc that can't speak orcish.
You only orc with a degree.
Usually orc with a degree.
How's my tattoo arm looking?
How's your physiology, by the way? How tall was Andlithe
Oh
when
yeah.
they were a sea elf, and how big are they now?
Wait,
I've
am
also
I-
got a question. I've got a
Am I
question
no
to
longer
ask
the
as well.
tallest?
How does gender work when it comes to reincarnate?
Oh shit!
I think you need to
God.
preserve.
I think you keep your gender. I think you keep your gender.
I was
Okay,
gonna
now
say,
here's the
'cause that-
second thing we need to discuss about that, because me and El kind of rules that like sea elves could change.
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah.
You're locked in now.
Yeah, I'm locked in now because, like, the old, I think it was like either 1st or 2nd edition, elves could change their sex after a long rest. So
after a long
that-
rest. Oh my god, that's
Legolas goes into a tavern, sleeps one night, comes out as a fucking bimbo, and is like, "Hey, Gimli."
wakes up next to Gimli as a bimbo. Is like, oh my god, what the fuck did you do?
Legolas pranks Gimli.
Orcs are usually over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Atira is no longer the tallest crew member.
6'7" in length.
Yeah, okay, we're going with 6'7". I like
Do
She's
you
it.
have
fucking
tusks?
jacked.
Do you have sexy tusks?
Of course she does.
Good. Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm
Did I say,
charismatic,
did
I
I say
still
the
have
sexy
18
part out
charisma.
loud?
I feel like Cheery is scribbling furiously right now.
No,
Yeah, let's
I'm
go.
not. The pen is next to me, but I'm resisting the urge
Nah.
until we know more.
What's her
Orcs.
cup size?
It'd be really funny if I'm still flat. There's green to
She
gray,
is
so I'm going to
still
go with the
flat.
grayish blue.
Do flat
the-
orcs exist?
Yes.
Not
Okay.
in my world.
Not in your word. Gray blue skin.
Artist liberty.
Alright, or
We're this
I-
close to short stack goblin, Andlithe.
We were.
black or gray.
Shut up.
They only have black or gray eyes, so we're going to go gray eyes.
So,
Hey, I count one size larger for carrying shit.
I'm assuming you guys rapidly sail a boat up to catch up with Gleam.
Yeah.
You just see a naked female orc.
I'm going to try to find clothes that I can try to fit
I'm
in.
sure somebody's gonna get you some clothes. So at least a blanket. Like cut a hole in it. You got a poncho now.
What happens if I look down at my right arm?
Boobs.
Same as
Yeah,
it ever
our
was.
arm?
On your right arm. Oh my god, orcs are different than I thought.
No, I'm looking down at it because of my
Nipples
back.
everywhere.
It is the same as it ever was. It's right there.
I suppose it won't be that easy.
Except, you realize that you hear something now that you haven't heard in a long while.
Ba-dum,
Like
ba-dum,
we
ba-dum, ba-dum.
Your heartbeat.
strong or
Oh my god! I really did bring you back better than ever.
Yeah, I'm just going to check. Just double check
Really
my
making
sort of-
a mental note that he's gonna have to rob some banks because he's got to make sure that this never happens again. And if it does happen, that they're prepared.
Clink just walks up to Andlithe and hugs and says, "I'm sorry. I thought you would follow in me."
I thought you were just running to get help. I thought I could hold them off long enough.
There was too many. I thought we were running. Or swimming.
Can't run away from everyone, but now everyone's dead. My mom's dead too. So I told her she should stay. Everyone I knew.
They made it personal.
Atira is very quietly kind of just staring at nothing.
I don't think Andlithe has gotten the orcish anger yet. Andlithe is still really sad.
Where's it's turning her green.
You want to be
I
green?
say, I imagine Andlithe is also dealing with the fact that she now has giant tusks, so she's probably got a small this, but she's trying to get used to like the tusk in a mouth.
Where's Myra? Mira?
Mara,
Meryl?
Meryl?
Mara's just sort of off into the back. It's like a touching moment.
I'm gonna point at them and then just like start walking and just come with me.
Hey, Gleam.
No, it's not her fault.
Well, I know.
I just got something to point out. Just real quick. We haven't been coughing at all.
No, we have not.
We definitely are sick,
We took
but I
the
think your medicine made it not contagious.
As soon as Clink hears that, Clink just takes the medicine.
You'll vomit later. Come with me.
Okay.
Atira
Just doing
still,
this like out of earshot and like in a different room, I guess.
Atira still kind of 1,000-yard staring a little bit. Finally, like moves. It's just like looks at Clink and Andlithe. Clink, see if you can figure out how we can find those fuckers.
They're gonna burn.
I'm gonna grab what gold we have left on the ship and head into town.
Bing just throws the bag of 18 gold that she still has on her after Captain as well.
I
can't
had my
do that,
15.
Which I think gives you an extra 20% of your value now.
I think Andlithe is still kind of just depressed. Just like I can't go underwater whenever I want now. I can't. I will never see any of my sea elf family again.
Not necessarily.
I basically lost my job because they're not going to believe it's me. And I'm pretty sure I can convince my human mom that, hey, it's me, I got reincarnated.
I got a feeling that
And I
the
have to, like,
Bardic
tell
College knows about reincarnation.
Yeah,
No,
don't
yeah, the Bardic College, yes, but I don't work for the Bardic College. I work for a
don't
museum.
despair. You have like a whole bunch of people that can testify in your name.
Yeah, and you still have like all of your paperwork to say, look, if it wasn't me and I didn't have all the knowledge of me and the papers, what do you think has happened? Plus, there's like truth spells and stuff, so they can literally sit you in
Yeah,
a
zone
of
of
truth
truth
and say,
me.
are you actually Andlithe? Have you been reincarnated? And you will simply say, yes, I have. And they're like, oh shit, oh sorry about that. We're so sorry. We'll
You made
reinstate
Andlithe
everything right away.
feel 5% better.
Yeah,
It's not.
Glean.
It's literally not the end of the world. You're still alive.
Yeah. Glean in, I guess in his own quarters, is just gonna look at Meryl and just be like, "You're one of us now."
Why?
Because you had plenty of opportunity to refuse to help us or slink off somewhere, and you didn't do it. Your debt's been forgiven. You're a part of the crew. Anybody has anything to say about it, they gotta go through me.
I don't feel like this vetting process was that good. I'm going to refute this. I could have slunked off many of times. I could still be the reason that these guys know where we are and all that stuff.
I simply don't care.
You can't trust me
Now
this
you're gonna
much.
help us further?
I mean, yeah, but you can't just trust me like this.
Why not?
Because I might have just got Andlithe killed?
Did you?
No?
I mean, yes.
Right. Now, you're gonna have a personal meeting with the captain, and you're gonna give them all the information they need, and we're gonna go find these guys, and we're gonna kill every single one of them.
Okay. I mean, I'm with you there.
We don't really have any spare quarters, so I suppose you can sleep on the deck.
I've been sleeping in the boat.
Alright, go reintroduce yourself again, formally, to the rest of your crewmates. Then I open the door.
But he,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I imagine at this point you'll catch me walking out of the.
Okay, we are out of rooms. Because we have the captain's quarter and then the 5 rooms.
Imagine at this point you catch me walking out of the cabins, heading to the gangplank.
hi, Captain.
I just kind of stare at her. What?
Okay, I'll go back to making that money now.
I keep walking.
That went well.
I think it did.
Hey, Glean.
Yeah.
Wanna rob a place together?
Yes.
Alrighty. Silly comes and looks you over like a bunch to make sure you're okay, Andlithe.
Yeah.
Blink, you do vomit. You do. You do vomit up metal dust.
It's like an owl pellet.
Oh.
Just, wah!
But yeah, you're all together on the ship in town. Do you guys maybe?
I'm no longer on the ship.
You're no
I
longer on the ship.
guess. Did you loot Andlithe's personal gold? Because
I mean, they
Andlithe did
looted
have some
Andlithe's
personal
body.
gold. I don't know how to put it in a way. But Andlithe had 129 gold. Oh no, 124 gold on her. So, did you guys bring that with you, or did you not find it, or did the seers take it?
I imagine they took it if we only found 40 gold of value in the area.
Shit. I'm fucking broke. I guess I'll follow them because I need new clothes.
Yeah, you guys. Wait, where you heading, Captain?
Oh
I'm going
shit!
to-
Yeah, I do need new clothes. I don't
I'm
have
go-
a shield. I have armor.
I'm going to the clothing store.
Okay.
Yeah. Unarmored. And no more shield.
So I went to the clothing store. How long has it been since I was there before?
It's been about a day and a half.
What was the time frame they gave me for my clothes?
A week.
Okay. I was just curious about that, but I still want to go.
Yeah, you go on in and it's the same elf who's working there, and she's like, "Oh, hello, welcome back, welcome back. The
Hi.
clothing is not ready yet, I'm afraid."
I'm actually here for something else.
Oh, of course, of course. What can I get for you?
I need clothing for an orc, about 6'7" ish.
About 6'7"?
Yes, I didn't get an exact measurement, but that seemed to be about where they were sitting.
When the Andlithe going to catch up because I said I was going to go off the ship.
You're naked.
Oh, I am? I thought I found like.
No,
some
she's wearing a
crap
poncho. She's good.
clothes. I'm wearing a poncho. Just
Poncho.
a poncho. Oh my god.
Just a poncho. I got an overcoat on.
No,
Some
that's
streakers.
super. Okay.
Hey,
I do
you
not
want to buy a
understand
watch?
I don't think Andlithe is going to go off the ship without clothes. And she has some not even self-esteem. What would it be called?
Shame.
Yeah, some sense of shame. She's not shameless.
There's going to be some body dysmorphia there right now.
I think probably, yeah.
Well, not even that. Andlithe doesn't mind. Well, Andlithe does
I
mind
think
the
you
body,
went
but
you
she's not
you went to
hating
like the polar opposite of like what elves are. You're an orc.
Until an actual proper version is done, there you go.
it. There you go. Okay, let me do it.
Get the tusks.
You need to change my ears. But that's
Yeah,
okay.
I know. Like I say, it's for now. It was a quick fix. I'm gonna
okay,
have to
no.
I'm gonna have to redraw you entirely.
There you go.
No file chosen. I'm switching it right now. Alright, it is saved. We're changed up.
Perfect. Wait, you want those gray orcs? Ah, fuck.
Yeah, I went with bluish gray on my character sheet. Alright, so what does orc stuff do? What do I get? I get Adrenaline Rush. I can dash as a bonus action. That's actually pretty useful. I can use this a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus. And I gain temp HP each time I use it. That's actually pretty useful. 60 feet of dark vision, but it's only in shades of gray, so I don't see color.
Alrighty.
Powerful build. Relentless endurance. Okay.
Yeah, the lovely lady at the store, she like goes, okay, okay. Well, since you know best, come, and she sort of like shows you a couple of like mannequins holding stuff. Would you say it would be about this wide or this wide for muscle? Like comparing between like a bunch of stuff.
Andlithe still has a strength of 10, so probably a very average looking orc.
The slimmer one, I think.
Okay, okay. Now what kind of look are we thinking here? Are we thinking orc traditional? Are we thinking modern orc? Are we thinking perhaps some form of traditional
Yeah.
dress or suit?
Let's do modern.
Modern orc fashion. I see. Okay, I should get to work on that. And then she starts just like rummaging through some stuff, and she just eventually comes out with some very sort of like pretty basic looking clothes for the area, but pretty fancy for you, a pirate.
Okay.
They are emblazoned, what do you call it, Jerry?
Emblazoned.
Emblazoned.
Or do you mean embroidered?
Embroidered. They're embroidered with like little orcish text, which you can't read, and also Andlithe can't.
That's fine.
Probably just says, "Ask me about my penis." And it's just one of those weird translation things that someone's like, "That looks cool. Put that on the shirt."
Just says
Take a
water.
Look at my enormous penis.
Look at my enormous penis. Hey!
Put Doritos on their sandwiches to make them taste better.
Crisps on sandwiches.
Are you from
I mean,
Louisiana?
hello. Are you from
I'm
England
from
putting crisps
Montana.
on sandwiches? Crisp sandwich is a delicacy.
Oh, okay.
It's a beach snack.
I don't
Don't
like
call
it.
Andlithe a beach.
Let's
Hey,
go
yeah,
to
you're
the
gonna
beach.
be
She's a
Go
beach
get old.
snack now.
you're gonna be paying like 10 gold for that now.
Perfect. I give her the 10 gold.
Ding. All right.
And I'll go back to the ship.
Gonna clove up Andlithe.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I walk into where Andlithe is hiding, still naked, I imagine.
Probably in her room by now. Probably sneaked off.
I'm gonna knock.
Yes.
Hey, it's me.
How was the short trip?
Good. I set the clothes on her like little bedside table.
Alright.
Got you these.
I'm gonna look them over. Not my typical style, but they look like they'll fit.
It was slim pickings. As we can modify them if we need to, I guess. But at least now
And
you
this
can
is
leave the
just
ship.
clothing, right? It's not like padded. It's not
Yeah.
even padded.
That's up to Sheeper.
Hit it, bud.
Like, is there any kind of armor rating for these clothes, or
No.
No.
Okay.
They're clothes.
But hey,
It's going to be
imagine-
really awkward if I ever have to talk to another orc.
well, you're smart. You're good at learning. Maybe you could study some Orcish.
It gives me something to do.
Maybe we can find some. Maybe we can find some textbooks while we're in town here.
Yeah. Wondering how. We're not exactly. We've used reincarnation twice now. We're not. Don't have that much gold.
Atira feels the very light coin purse on her belt. Yeah, I'm aware.
let's see, it's been, how long has it been? Kind of been dead.
About a day.
About a day. And we traveled, how long did it take us to travel from the town we were at to the port?
Cheaper.
It was a long sort of like journey, but the fact that you guys did it so rushed, it probably only took like half a day.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a really long time to wait. I was thinking is that like my payment from the museum should be coming in, but they probably haven't even received the package yet.
And I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
I mean, not directly, but I could have made a difference. If I wasn't a coward. I wasn't afraid of getting a little
You
wet.
just ended up dead as well.
But if I was there, Clink might not have thought to go get help either. All three of us probably could have taken them.
I'm with kind of like things about the numbers, and Andlithe is still kind of unsure. Maybe. And no one survived. Glenolly kind of told me.
I'm just sorry. Your captain wasn't there to protect you when you needed it.
Maybe a big orc hug.
Big orc hug. Picks her up.
Actually,
This is a new feeling.
It could be worse. Could we get patted on the head?
pat on
Some
the
break.
head. Oh yeah, I'm tall. I'm taller
A
than
foot
you.
taller.
Yeah, it's a
Wait.
bit strange that you're taller than me.
Aetira's 6'6"?
No. No, it's
Oh.
more than a foot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
no,
6'7", 5'7".
Anla 6'7". Atira's about 5'8", I think I wrote down somewhere. I don't have it
So
on the sheet.
just under a foot.
Don't say size difference, Kink.
Well, no, it's not because 1 foot is normal between people.
You're a
I mean,
four.
orcs
I'm
are
like a
fairly large
I'm like a foot taller than you, Sheepa. Shush.
Like
Hey,
I
what size
count
difference,
as
King?
large
Ayo, ayo.
size for carrying capacity
Step on me.
and weight.
Size queen?
Okay. I'm just
Size difference, Kink. More like size difference, Clink. And then I get
I'm
crushed.
just glad.
Okay.
I'm just glad you guys didn't die either.
We're gonna finish this. I promise.
My ocarina. Did you find my ocarina at least?
Did we sheep?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't think you have, like, any of your personal effects.
Nothing but my cursed pack sword. Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie, it was hard enough to figure out which parts were you to begin with. We're not in
God,
one
I-
piece.
If I just did enough, like someone would be able to find a place to hide and be safe.
Hey, we've gotten revenge before. We can do it again, right?
I honestly don't know where to start looking. I guess maybe if we're lucky, they haven't freed their submarine yet. Might still be recovering from the losses and damage.
I did put Clink on it. I'm sure she'll find something. And don't worry about the finances. We're still owed a lot of money. Maya's gonna dart to the door. I'm just glad that at least some version of you is still with us.
Yeah. I think so too.
Well, go ahead, get dressed. Maybe do some stretches, get used to that new body of yours. It's gotta be a bit awkward.
Yeah.
I'll be up top.
Very strong. Almost broke my door.
Please don't break the doors on my ship.
I'm trying really hard not to.
I'll be up top. We're gonna figure this out.
Thank you, Captain. I'll be up there soon.
And I'm gonna leave.
What's me and Meryl robbing?
I feel like
Oh
you
my
two are
God,
just
they
sort of
took
like
the water
walking
stone.
around town. Yeah, they did take the water stone.
What did that do?
It's the 7 temp HP.
That's not cash money.
Yeah, just 7 temp HP every day.
But yeah, I feel like you and Meryl, you've started walking around town then? Looking for places. You're casing joints.
Okay. You want me to do a check for something?
You know what? Yeah, you can do a casing for joints check.
Casing. I love how you don't. You just don't even try. I got a. Oh, that's not too bad. That's a 19.
Listen, the reason I say things like casing a joint check is because I feel like you could use like your perception for it. You could use your investigation for it. But you could use history for it. Like, hey, are there any historical sites here?
Oh, if I'm using history, I got okay. Well, I don't know how much better I can do other than a 19. Oh, I do. It's 20. I did not get that though.
Okay. You are both eventually drawn to the Archaeologists Guild, the place where Andlithe was certified. And it suddenly comes to your attention, this moment that sort of clicks between the two of you. Andlithe sends artifacts here all the time to get, like, money from it. They must have a lot of money.
Fast and louder, sneaky beaky.
Mara just sort of like points to the guards that are about. They have fucking plumed helmets. These guys are fucking like little gold trimmings on their armor. Big ass swords. Sneaky.
Sneaky beaky then.
I like how they're robbing places and left the 2 rogues.
Hey, they offered.
That was a rogue, right?
We'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah. I feel like this place has just like a really big sort of reception. Almost like London Museum big. You know what I mean? And you guys sort of like head inside and sort of like peer around. There are a lot of guards all over the place.
Oh, all right. Here's something that I want to do. Before we enter, I'm gonna polymorph into a fairy dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I am now a tiny cat-sized dragon. And I also have a whole smorgasbord worth of spells that I can cast. They're pranksters and tricksters that like to use like deception and stuff, so I figured this will probably help with robbing the joint.
Mary's just like, okay, Glenn. Alright, let me teach you the tools of the trade and social manipulation. You ready for this?
I'm just clenched onto their arm like a lizard.
Alright, she just walks up to the counter and she's like, I got milkshake throat. And she's like, hi!
To say.
That's
I
a
was
weird thing to say,
thinking-
yeah.
I was thinking about becoming an archaeologist here. My family's always been into archaeology. I mean, you know, high elf stuff, we're pretty fucking ancient ourselves. But I was just wondering if, like, there was any positions open or something. Oh.
The fucking skit, the Jordan and Peele skit.
Ginger, are you trying to stay hidden on this arm?
No, I'm just there. You just see it. There's just I guess a giant lizard. That I don't know how else to explain or describe what a fairy dragon is, so I'm just gonna post a picture of it. That is what I look like. Just red, because the blue one does not have the spells that I want.
Yeah, the one behind the counter is like, oh yeah. To become an archaeologist here, you do have to sit a couple of exams, or rather, well, a lot of exams and tests, I should say. It's just to make sure that you aren't going to damage artifacts or historical sites, stuff like that. You have a dragon on your arm. Is that normal?
And then I'm gonna euphoria breath them.
Oh boy, what does that do?
The dragon exhales a puff of euphoric gas at one creature within 5 feet of it. The target must succeed a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw, or for 1 minute, the target can't take reactions and must roll a D6 at the start of each turn to determine the behavior it's going to do.
Okay, she rolled a 6, so what now, Gimber?
Well, this is meant for combat, and we're not in combat, so DM discretion?
What are the things that it can do?
So if you rolled a 1 through 4, you take no action or bonus action and use all of the movement to go in a random direction. Or on a 5 or 6, the target doesn't move and the only thing it can do, they get weed paralysis.
She just
The only
sort of,
thing
like,
they can do is
leans back in her chair and just goes, and starts staring up at the ceiling and zoning out. Mary just sort of like nudges you onto the counter and is like, Ruffle, find stuff, go.
just searching all over the place like a weird old lizard.
Do a little investigation.
That is going to be a what is it? Shit, sorry. What is investigation tied to? Int.
Yeah.
Let's say 10.
You find a very, very unsecure, but like pretty nice looking parcel on the desk.
I'll just scratch at it.
Oh
wait, shit! I have telepathy. I can still talk to Myra. Why do I keep saying Myra? Meryl. I'm gonna talk to him like telepathically. Just be like, "Hey, I found a package."
Okay, got you. And she's like, "Oh, right, thank you so much." And she just like grabs onto the package and she's like, "Get on my hand."
And crawling up their arm again, just latching onto it.
And she just walks on out with the package under her arm.
But that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing with my telepathy. That's it. That's all you're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do.
Ah, amateur. I'm gonna pop my superior invisibility action.
Oh.
So as a bonus action, the dragon can magically turn invisible until its concentration ends, as if it was casting a spell.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna turn invisible. I'm gonna go back in there.
Alright, she's just gonna get out with the item. What are you going in for?
There's gotta be more stuff. I'm searching deeper in for like, I don't know, money or jewels or an artifact or something.
You going like further into the museum
Yeah.
section?
Yes. I have the effects of greater invisibility applied to me, so it's not like somebody, unless someone has true sight or I trigger like a trap or something, nobody's gonna know where I am.
Alrighty. There are some guards in front of like a place that just says staff area, and you can see back there there's lots of like boxes and trinkets and stuff.
I'm gonna slink in there.
I'll slink on in.
Yeah.
You slink into the sort of back room. There's like a lot of like desks and crates and boxes and like just all manner of tools. Roll me a little investigation if you want to rob at a joint.
I rolled a 11 this time.
Okay. I'll say you could see like a collection of these interesting looking rings on a counter. But you can't really tell which one is the most valuable. And you can
I
probably
eat all
only
the
carry
rings.
one. Oh, never mind. Alright. Yeah, those like 3 little golden rings. You eat them. I was about to say you don't
And then
have
you
big enough
explode.
pockets enough, but no, you ate them.
Is there a window anywhere?
I'll say it's one of those high up ones with bars on it.
Okay, with bars on them. Okay, so I'm gonna fly up there, and then I'm going to like cancel my polymorph, so I'm Glean again, and hold on to those bars, and I can Misty Step anywhere that I can see. So I'm just gonna Misty Step on out of there.
Okay. A successful heist.
It would be
You,
really funny if Meryl's box is just my
The stuff
stuff.
you sent. That's why I was
Yes.
giggling. That's why I was giggling when you first said it. I was like, that's just.
You catch back up at the ship.
freshly wide part.
And
Yeah.
this is not going to get paid because there's not any actual things that she sent.
Do I
Alright, guys,
notice what I got?
Give me 1 second. And I'd throw my stomach up like a frog does.
Ew.
Alright. Meryl's like, okay. Now check what I got. And she opens up this
Is
box. And she just like pulls out some very familiar looking gems.
Meryl. Those are the gems I sent in. Oh, you wouldn't know this.
I can't have possibly known that.
Glean, you should have known better. That's the place I work at.
I see this as an absolute win.
I just hope they don't trace it back to this ship.
You get the check mark on your paper, and you get to keep the stuff.
We don't know that they made a check
receive
mark.
it. They didn't receive it. They've not opened the box. They don't know what's in it.
Hey,
Hey, that's
Andlithe,
not
do you
your
know the
fault. They lost the
receptionist there
package.
at the guild? At the Did you know the receptionist?
It depends.
Yeah, so Glean.
Usually a receptionist is usually just like, it's like a temporary position if we're like newcomers to learn the ropes.
Glean breathed some weird gas into their face and they got high.
Just
Not
Feywild
going to be able
things.
to tie back to me. It's not going to be tied back to me. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm trying the 3 rings that I just threw
It's
up
fine.
on my fingers.
You trying them on?
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
I can't check. No, nothing.
You put one of the rings on. Roll me a Connie check.
Save or check?
Save. You right.
14.
Gravity around you triples. You are thrown onto the floor. It's just you. This effect applies to.
Who would want a ring like this?
Clean, you okay? Wait, is this a bit?
Gravity ring?
Can
Pull it off.
pick up the? Yeah, can I pull off the ring? Can I just crouch down?
Yeah.
Alright, next ring.
Okay. This ring, you put it on. It does absolutely nothing.
Oh, so it's just a gold ring.
It's a gold ring.
Okay. Next one.
Alright. You put on this ring. Can't tell anything's happened.
Huh. I take it off.
Let me look. Let me look.
Yeah.
Okay,
Need
you
to do a
could
little bit of studying.
do a little Arcana check.
A little bit of Arcana. I'm gonna use a reroll on that one. Oh no, it's only a 19.
Oh, I'm gonna do guidance.
Oh, 19 plus whatever the guidance is.
An
3.
inspiration.
So 22
Plus
plus the
2.
inspiration. So 24.
Okay.
24 total.
This was
Yeah,
a lot of
24
spells used to discern. This is a
It's
ring
not a spell.
of silence. The person who's wearing it doesn't
Oh,
make
if I
any
started
sound.
talking. Okay.
I know people this would come in handy for. Here, Glean, have it back.
Thank you. Wait, so
Does
I
it-
don't make
does-
any
does-
noise
I'm not gonna. I'm
if
not
I
gonna.
have this ring on.
Yeah.
I want to test the
Oh,
limits of what
actually-
that constitutes.
Is that all noise?
Yeah,
That
that's
could
what
be very
that's what I'm
good.
saying. So
That could be
I
very
have
good
the
for
ring
rogue.
on. Yeah, I have the ring on. I'm gonna scream as loud as I can, and I'm gonna see if anybody can hear me.
Absolutely nothing.
So to
Try
to everyone
jumping.
else, that's just me with my mouth just wide open.
Try jumping.
I'm gonna jump up and down.
There's no sound from the slapping of your feet.
Jump
That's
into
what
the
I.
Give me a
water.
That's
pistol.
what I was thinking.
Give me a pistol.
Nah, I want you to
I
jump in the water first.
Alright, I'll jump in
thought-
the water.
Okay.
There is no sound when you splash in.
That
That's
could be
useful.
really, really useful.
Okay, pistol.
Stealth. Okay, I throw him one of my flintlocks.
I shoot it into the air.
Complete silence.
I'm taking the ring off. I don't know who the fuck to give this to. Atira.
I have my heartbeat ring still.
I will take it. Yavi, a silence ring.
It's actually a suppressing ring.
Even cooler.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck up.
Oh, shut up! You suck.
He finally got me.
That could be really good for murder.
Yeah, that
Very-
really could be.
Very
Or
good for murder.
maybe just non-violently acquiring stuff. I don't know how you want to say it.
That was the real jackpot.
And the gravity ring good for holding people.
And
Yeah,
these
but Jeff's
gems
trying
are
to
good
put
for
the ring on.
reselling.
And gold ring good for marriage.
Ring good for marriage. Who you gonna marry, Clink?
Well, at least you didn't get the books too, because if they lost the books and the gems, I don't know if they'd send the money to my family. Or my family.
I mean, you know, if you asked me and Captain, we probably could have come out with a lot more.
I mean, there's plenty more places in town to rob.
Best not double dip.
Is there... Actually, I have an idea for that ring, but it's going to have to wait for later, Atera. Much later. I think you'll like the idea.
Just got this really silly image of Clink staring through those bars with a mage hand, just casually picking things up one after the other and bringing them to the window.
Yoink.
To the
Just
window,
looting the entire room without ever going into it.
But like,
Just punch the wall down with Bigsby hand.
what I'm thinking personally is that Eldritch armor, I can equip any armor, and with the Ring of Silence, I can wear plate mail without the stealth.
Blank.
It's just stealthy as orc.
The one problem you've got
Just
with that is,
sneakiest orc.
do your spells
Oh
have
yeah, we
verbal
just gotta paint you
components?
purple.
We gotta
All
make you purple.
spells have verbal components, or most do.
Not most do, but if you have verbal components and you're silenced, you can't cast your spells.
My blades do not have verbal components. My blade cantrips. So, an Eldritch armor is something I'm going to be using only for mostly combat situations. I don't know it yet.
It's why I said I didn't say I'll take the ring, because it would be handy, but it would also mean I'd have to take it on and off whenever I needed to cast.
Yeah.
I'm not a caster, so works well for me.
Do
Alright.
with
You
as
can
will
also
with the
stealth
ring.
pistol. You can also
Yeah.
stealth pistol people without actually getting heard.
Pistol packing mama even.
Lay that pistol down.
All right. I guess we can
would,
rest here.
Yeah.
And
Would now be a good
do-
time to wrap up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Artists have to re-art Andlithe now.
Fucking killed Hanlon.
Yeah, you
Do it
came back
again.
even stronger though. Physically. And sexually.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? I
Huh?
assume.
Huh?
Huh?